Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm hustling.
You're gonna see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
They didn't think niggas out of Oakland was gonna push up on their ass. You dig?
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Well, tell the truth and shame the devil that Devin is a bad motherfucker.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
Come get the real belts, not the same franchise shit.
That boy is good.
Bill Haney, say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man.
When you talk about that, you talk about one of the best fighters
Tonight's
in
card was
boxing.
pretty crazy.
SDS Promotions.
The crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
You ever been to Australia? No, I never been, but I look forward to it. Going to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You gonna hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney gonna stand above. I'm serious, George Cambosis. Go!
Cruz. I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world.
Who's the best young fighter in the game?
Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Cambosos, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot. You did a lot. Tomorrow, you're in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow. The universally recognized, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Haney.
SDS Promotions.
Yeah. What up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Today we have a very interesting show as Devin Haney has announced his ring return, and it looks like it will be a ring return supported by Turki Al-Sheikh, who's telling him to get the job done and that hopefully they could see Devin in Riyadh season. So I'm going to say my interpretation of their back and forth exchange on social media is, Devin announcing a return and a tune-up, and Al-Sheikh basically letting them know, get that tune-up out the way. We got Isak for you in Riyadh season, which is the end of the year. So what we'll do is screen share all the information that we've been able to gather, and then we'll take phone calls so that you guys can give us your opinion on today's topic. Once again, I think based off the information that is out there, Devin seems to be ready to come back. It's not super clear whether or not it'll be a tune-up or straight into the Isak fight, but I think that the way that the tweets played out, it may be a tune-up, then the Isak fight, rightfully so. So let's get into the screen share here. This is Devin Haney's official social media, and his first tweet was this one. The game ain't been the same. About time I come back. So after that, he says, I gave y'all 3 months. And he's talking to the division. He gave the division 3 months to do their thing, but now the king is back. Turki Al-Sheikh comes back and says, deliver the job, champ. Flexing emoji, boxing glove emoji, and the heart emoji. And what does Devin say? Looking emoji, prayer emoji. So inshallah, he gets the job delivered, right? Next, Turkey says, waiting for you in Riyadh. So obviously, Atlas Sheik is waiting for Devin to get the tune-up out the way, and he's got something special for him in Riyadh, is my interpretation. And as you can see, it is a reply to the last one where, we are assuming Devin said, inshallah, with the prayer emojis, meaning that, God willing, he will get the job done. Devin comes back and quote-tweets Atlas Sheik and said, I would say the comeback, but I never left. See you soon, brother. With the prayer emojis and the soon emoji. And his last tweet before going to bed is embrace the struggle because it doesn't last forever. And basically he's telling you the struggle that he's gone through, the issues, the trials and tribulations of that Ryan Garcia fight are now behind him, and he's ready to get in the ring and swing. Much like our Border Wars contestants, September 14th, we are exactly 1 month out. Today is a 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time Border Wars show to give you updates on everything that is Border Wars. If you are an amateur boxer with an amateur book and you're looking to get in the ring and swing and have your fight recorded and commentated by TBV, well, time is running out. You need to get on a Conquer Club. You need to get matched up. You need to pay your fees. Check us out today, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, where we give you more details on our amateur show taking place September 14th, Canelo Alvarez versus Berlanga Fight Day. We will be having a fight party for all our contestants and everybody that's hanging out with us, so you'll be able to watch the fights, a movie pay-per-view with a bunch of hardcore boxing fans, everywhere you turn, to the left, to the right, people with knowledge. Let's keep it moving. So those are all the details in terms of what was actually said, and that is my interpretation. I believe there is a tune-up coming down the pipeline. Then we will potentially get that Devin Haney, Isak Cruz fight in Riyadh season. So this is what we're talking about. If you guys are interested in calling in, go ahead and do so. Looks like the phone lines are down today. We'll see if that fixes itself here in the next few minutes. They're doing maintenance on the entire website. That being said, Discord is available. Twitter Space is also available for anybody that wants to call in and potentially voice their opinion. Let me know on Discord if everything is everything in terms of audio, so that we know that you guys are able to hear us properly. We got Big Mike on the check-in, first caller of the day. What it do? Big Mike. Mike, you got to unmute. Mike, we're going to go ahead and move on. Des Wick, what up?
Yo.
What's up? Good morning.
What up? Good morning. What up, Ness? What up, everybody? Just my thoughts on Devin coming back. He was saying that he gave us 3 months or whatever. I honestly think it was a big clown show and circus when Devin and Ryan and the Haneys were out there in a boxing Twitter. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that period of time. It was a lot of back and forth between boxing Twitter. People ain't know what they were talking about. So since he's been gone, I think it's been, it got back to actual, we talk about boxing and the fighters and things like that. So, that was cool for me. It was gone. But potentially the fight between him and Cruz, I ain't too sure how's that gonna go. I really think Dev probably would need a tune-up first. I do think Cruz has always been overrated to me. I just think he got his fame because he was he had a good fight with Tank with the hurt hand, but I knew Rayo was going to beat him. I put money on Rayo to win. All you got to do to beat Cruz is just box well for 12 rounds because you're probably not going to knock him out. He got a great chin, and he's a pressure fighter. So if he does catch you, he can't hurt you. So I guess Devin might can win that fight if he able to box well for 12 rounds, and not get caught. Because I do think Dev is a little chinny, but if Turkey wants that fight, I mean, we'll see what's up. But I am anxious to see who he's going to get back in the ring with. That's all I had to say.
All right. Appreciate you. I am anxious as well. I hope it's what we thought, which is the Isak Cruz fight. But again, it could end up being a tune-up. You know, it could end up being a tune-up. And then the Isak Cruz fight. And I still don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, he certainly needs to shake off the rust before getting back on that elite level. But we've seen how Earl Spence reacted to the internet telling him to take a tune-up, and he said no tune-ups. We'll see what the young Devin Haney does. Phone lines are open. If you want to call in using Discord, feel free. Also, looks like maybe the phone line is working. It's turned on, so we'll see if that actually works properly. A lot of people wanted us to go back to the Berlanga topic, but I just felt like, why double up? You know, we definitely got a good hour and a half out of that topic yesterday. Not a lot to say. Today we are talking Devin Haney and his announced ring return with Turki Al-Sheikh, giving us the inclination that potentially we get a Riyadh season fight with Devin Haney. Last time we spoke of a Riyadh season fight with Devin Haney, the names mentioned were Isak Cruz. But now, Shakur Stevenson is under the fold of Turki Al-Sheikh. Is he preparing for a big fight with Devin and Shakur later down the line? You know, we shall see, man. Things are starting to heat up. He also, you know, we're not going to do a separate show on this, but he also gave Clarissa some hope. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, the GWOAT also tweeted, "Hey, Turkey, don't forget about women's boxing. We want to be a part of this boxing history too. Sincerely, the GWOAT." And let's go ahead and screen share that. She put one of her best pictures under this caption, you know, looking flawless here in her gown and making the call to the Sheik. And I'm actually happy that she did that, you know. I would love the Sheik to pay for her and Shadeja, her and Franchon rematch, her and, you know, Raquel Miller, her and Danielle Perkins. Still some good fights out there for the GWOAT. Now, he did come back and respond, so let's see if we can find that. So this is Al-Sheikh's official Twitter. And there he goes. The first tweet is Clarissa's, and he responds and puts thumbs up boxing glove emoji. So is he gonna now start getting involved in women's boxing? Good sign for Clarissa. Shout out to her. Closed mouth just doesn't get fed. You understand? Very old saying in life, and it still proves to be true. Ask and you shall receive. These things have been around before the beginning of time. It's just unfortunate that not everybody, you know, takes advantage of the voice that they were given. But we got Joe Pilot. What up?
Yo, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Man. Where should we get at? Devin Haney, yeah, man, the midget mangler. You know what they're gonna do. They about to probably bring up a 130 pounder for his tune-up, 130 pounder, probably like at a catch weight, 143. Then after that, another midget, Isaac Cruz, because DHP seen what Devin can't handle, and it's somebody his own size with above average power. He could have. I would have been impressed if he would have fought an Oscar Duarte for his comeback fight. You're Devin Haney, right? Hey, don't you only fight great fighters? What happened? I thought if Ryan wasn't on Austrian, you would have beat him. So why not do what you claim you always done? Fight the best guys available. Oscar Duarte's around. They're fighting Oscar Duarte. How about fight Rolly if Rolly wins? You've always said Rolly has no skills. Fight Rolly. Fight somebody with power, because that's what we want to see if you can handle that. We don't want to see you fight any 5'3" midgets when you have all the advantages, because it's easy to fight somebody when you're bigger than them. Fight somebody your own size. Yeah. Come back. Didn't you just get a reverse? Wasn't you saying that Ryan was dirty? That's why you lost. So if Ryan was dirty and that's why you lost, fight somebody your own size that's clean. Do whatever testing you want to do, and then show us some. We don't want to see you against no little guys, bro. We don't want to see that, bro. We don't want to see you versus no Gamboa type guys. We don't want to see you versus no Linares. You out here hydrating 25 pounds per fight. Fight somebody your own size. Fight Rolly. Fight Duarte. Fight somebody of that caliber. That's what we want to see. Hey, how about fight, I don't know if he's still there, fight Akhmedov that fought for the belt with Puello all them years. Fight somebody like that. Why we gotta, like, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna bring up a little 130 pounder or an overweight 140 pounder, with short arm reach, T-Rex arms. And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna just have, like, it's just crazy. Look at, like, people bash on Berlanga, but when has Berlanga fought little guys? Berlanga's always fought guys at least close to his weight class. The only guy that was, like, you could say was little was Steve Rose, because he started at like 54. But like, it's crazy. Like, Devin, man, I expect more from you. Fight somebody your own size with decent power. Fight Rolly or fight Duarte. That's who you gotta fight. That Rolly fight, you can sell that fight. If you beat Rolly, you'll get a little bit more steam behind you against some of the, the steam that you lost against Ryan. Rolly's going to sell the fight, and you're going to get back on track. I think he can beat Rolly. Even though Rolly has great power in both hands, Rolly has problems landing that power clean. And Devin he didn't show no IQ versus Ryan, but, that was the Austrian. So, he gets a pass for that. Yeah, that's the fight I want to see. Duarte, if you want to take a lighter touch, fight Rolly, because I think Duarte is more dangerous than Rolly. That's what we want to see, Ness. What you think about that?
I think you sound like a bit of a hater, man. If you make the weight, that's the weight you fight in. There's no such thing as height divisions. It just sounds like you're mad that Devin is bigger than the average 35, 40 pounder. In terms of bringing people up, you're like, oh, he's going to bring this one up. He's going to bring this one down. When has he done that? So you just insinuating shit because you're upset, I guess. I don't know.
No, because you was talking about this is a comeback fight, but wasn't we all saying he lost to Ryan because of the Austrian?
Yeah,
so why is he fighting Isaac Cruz? Isaac Cruz is a 5'3" little guy that shouldn't even be at 140.
Isaac Cruz is a 140-pound former champion, bro. Like, you can't give him a belt, give him credit, then, like, now all of a sudden he's a bum. The fuck is wrong with you?
No, I didn't say he was a bum. I'm saying he's undersized for that division.
But he wasn't undersized when he won the belt.
Rolly.
He beat
Rolly.
My dude, you sound crazy.
So fight Rolly.
Bro, you sound crazy. You literally asking Devin to fight Rolly, but a midget beat Rolly. What are you talking about? Think about what you're saying.
I know, but I don't believe in triangle theories. We can't do that triangle theories. Fight Rolly, who's his own size. Because that's what you got to beat the narrative that's going around that you fight little guys with, not with that great power.
There is no narrative. There's just a bunch of weirdos on the internet that don't watch boxing, my bro. Like, at the end of the day, you make the weight. That's the division you fight at. Anybody could say anything they want like they did about Earl. They called him a weight bully his whole career. It don't matter. Only thing that matters
But
is
it's
what he
crazy.
achieved.
You wasn't saying that a little bit while, like when all this happened with Ryan and Devin, you wasn't saying that. But you said go up to 47 and fight a puncher, fight a Barrios, fight somebody with power
The
that
thing
you can
is, you
handle the
don't
power.
listen
That's what you
well.
were saying,
The
bro.
thing is, you don't listen well, man. I literally gave Isak as the fucking option. I said Matthias, Isak, and somebody else at 47 so that people can't say he's running from power. Now Isak lose, he don't got power. Y'all just flip-floppers, man. Y'all a bunch of pancakes. Y'all a stack of pancakes, bro. Isak went from being a puncher to being a short midget bum now on the first call. This is what we get as boxing fans. This is how we treat the boxers. Rez, what up?
Sure. Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, so the topic was if Devin Haney and Isaac Cruz is a good match or something like that.
Not necessarily. It's more about Devin announcing his comeback and the possibilities of Isak being next in Riyadh season.
Yeah, see, the thing about it is, like, I feel like Isaac Cruz, as good as he is, if once he like fight an opponent that has like a greater reach advantage, maybe probably has a really good boxing IQ, he's gonna lose. He's gonna get outpoint. We saw that with Rayo, and we saw that with Cabrera, even though Cabrera is not in that top level. So I feel like if Devin Haney would versus Isak, that would be his tune-up, just because he would literally be a stylistic nightmare for Isak Cruz. If it was my opinion, I would like Devin Haney to fight a Matias, someone a little bit his height, has a little bit longer reach, and it's pretty much the same style as Pitbull. And I feel like that will be like a better fight, and because I do feel like Matias is a bigger puncher than Pitbull.
I wouldn't mind the Matias fight. I've been asking Devin to fight Matias. I've been asking Devin to fight Isak. Now all of a sudden Isak is a bum. Now all of a sudden people super chatting. You called him a one-trick pony. I did. You couldn't see that skill. You couldn't see the lack of skill. You thought he was the truth. So fuck out of here and support your fighter. Fuck out of here. Y'all. You guys are terrible, man. Disgusting. I wish there was something we could do how quick these boxing fans flip-flop. Now I'm not supposed to want the fight because I knew Isak wasn't what you thought he was.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really a big fan of him. Like I said, like I really saw the flaws in his technique, but obviously a lot of people do succumb to the pressure, and that really worked out for him in the past. But now someone who can keep their composure is able to outbox him and handle that pressure. We see that with Rayo, and we'll see that with Tank. He did it with one hand, even though Tank is greater than Rayo. But yeah, that's my call, Ness.
All right. Now you got all these people in the chat talking about Isak wasn't like that. The real ones knew. Get the fuck out of here, man. I was picking Rayo alone. You bums didn't even respect Rayo. Now all of a sudden Rayo somebody, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You dudes are sickening, bro. So sad, man. You can't never keep the same energy, yo. CLT Meech, $2. Hashtag DHP. Dub, $100, $2. Haney is fighting Barrios, 147. Everyone knows. Yeah, I don't know about that. That would be an impressive move if he still, chose to go up to 47 because there's no shortcuts at 47. Brian Norman is punching. Giovanni Stantillian is punching. Rocha's punching. Flair is punching. Blair the Flair is punching. What's the kid that just won? Rayo punch. No, that's 47, 40. What's the other kid? Jesus. Stanionis ain't the biggest puncher, but he's active. $2, New York Giants for like. Great call, Joe Pilot. Hashtag midget mangler. See, this is what I'm saying. There's an unfair bar set for Devin. Anybody else can make the weight, but Devin makes the weight. He's still too big for the weight. and he's still taking advantage of the people that's making the weight that we not calling them midgets versus not anyone else. But, you know, that's why I chose this show. I knew there was going to be a lot of hate on Dev, man. Years of lurking, $2. Common opponents fight. Not it, Ness. Don't want it. Common opponents fight, not it, Ness. I don't know what you mean, but I guess you don't want Isak and Devin for whatever reason. And that just goes to show that a lot of you say Devin is a bum and he's not good and he cheats but a dude that is a champion, former champion, y'all saying has no shot. Y'all calling him too short. You know, not skilled enough. DC3, Joe Pilot low-key be cooking. No, he don't. No, he do not. Everything he said today was complete bullshit. New York Giants for life, $2. We was just saying Cruz was a one-trick pony. What the fuck? You was not saying that. You was not saying that. Fuck out of here. Don't y'all try to come on my side. Let me take my win and bask in it without y'all. Don't come over here ruining my air quality. Because y'all wasn't the ones getting the hate for now I'm known as a Mexican hater. Even though both fights it was Mexicans with Venado and Leo. Both is Mexicans, but I'm a Mexican hater. I'm hating on Venado. You know, I'm hating on Virgil. I don't like Mexicans. It's because we don't got any good Dominican fighters. You guys are bums, and your fighters are bums. That's why one got to use a head and the other one getting his ass kicked every time he step up. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, and the other one scared to death. You heard what Berlanga said. He pussy, super pussy, running from David. So, I don't know, man. Y'all better call the Mexicans that actually like to fight and that are not afraid and that don't cheat. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5. Joe Pilot, slow as fuck. He want Devin to fight loser of Cruz versus Rolly. That's what he want. Then he says, Cruz beat Rolly for that belt. Come on, man. Devin should fight somebody his own size like Rolly. It's like these dudes don't even hear what the fuck coming out their mouth. Rolly was a bum when Isak beat him, but now Rolly's good enough because he's bigger, even though he lost to Isak, the midget. But you call Devin the midget mangler. Which one is it, Joe Pilot? You allegedly cooking. These guys are paying money to say you cooking, except seems like you just throwing a bunch of shit in the pot. DC3, $2. Martin, Matias, Cruz. Did you mean Frank Martin or Sandor Martin? Superstar AT, $2. Dev versus Teal, only fight to make. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that straight without a tune-up. And Teal's not really in the Riyadh season business just yet. He hasn't proven to be. So I don't know that he is. We haven't seen any mention of Teo with Riyadh season. We got Don John. My boy Dev needs to get back in the gym ASAP. He's been in the gym. He's been in the gym. We're going to Moose. What it do?
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Am I coming through?
Straight.
Yeah, Devin Haney, Bill Haney. Shout out to the Haneys. Devin Haney is ready to step into the ring once again. Salute to the Bay. A lot of black brothers come out of the Bay, and they are great. You know what I'm saying? They say Cruz too short. Shout out to Too Short. You know what I'm saying? That's another great man coming out of the Bay. Shout out to my father. Another great black man coming out of the Bay. I look forward to seeing Devin Haney step back into the ring. The greatest jab in boxing. He about to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? We got Isaac Cruz. Everybody's saying Isaac Cruz ain't nothing ever since he lost to Ryo. Well, not ever since he lost to Ryo, but they saying it now because, you know, Devin Haney look like they about to give him up to Devin Haney. So, you know, Devin Haney not supposed to be nothing. But then when it come time for him to face Isaac Cruz, you know, they got a different tone. So, you know, that's just how it is. And that's how it's going to be. But it's all good. Shout out to Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who he gonna fight for his first fight back, but whoever he choose, I'm gonna be happy with that. You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna support Devin Haney no matter what. That's my fellow black brother. You know, so I'm riding with him till the wheels fall off. And yeah, that's about all I got. Salute TBV. Peace.
All right. Let's see what we got. Who is next on the check-in? If you want to call in, Discord is available. The landline is also available. Remember to press 1 at least one time. That's going to indicate to me you're ready to rock and roll. We got DC, not DC3, so this is someone else. This is Blessed D. Well, this is you. I don't know. Could be, maybe.
What's the deal, man?
It is DC3. What up?
What's the deal? You good?
Perfect.
Hey man, you don't think Frank Martin and Devin would be a good fight?
I mean, Martin has been linked to De Los Santos' return, and yeah, it's a good fight. But again, Martin hasn't shown to be part of Turki Al-Sheikh's plan. He was actually against it by fighting Tank, so I don't know that Martin it will get a Devin tune-up or a Devin fight.
Yeah, I think Devin will school Pitbull. I don't want to see that because I just don't see Pitbull being able to get up on Devin. Devin too big. Like I feel like Frank Martin on Matiz would be a perfect fight for him because Frank Martin, that athleticism he got, that'll put a lot of guys in trouble. Because, like, them first 3 rounds, like, I rewatched that Tank and Frank Martin fight. That first 3 rounds, man, he showed how athletic he is. You know, he football player, wrestler, so he, you know, that's good. But I think that'll be a good fight. And damn, Ness, what's up with you doing my boy Joe Pilot like that, man? He was cooking for a little bit, Ness.
I ain't cut him off. He got more time than he was supposed to. I ain't even hit the bell right.
Yeah, Ness, you saying he ain't. I sent a super chat. You saying he ain't cooking?
He ain't
Ness,
cooking.
He was cooking.
How you
Ness,
cooking? Calling somebody a midget that already won a world title in that division? Like, how you too small but you a world champion?
I mean,
that just sound like
Rolly.
hate to me. That just sound like hate to me.
He beat Rolly, man. Come on now. But look,
I mean, did Rolly not win a title after losing a Tank? Because I thought that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened, but come on, man. Come on,
and
man.
did he not have a title before fighting Tank? Because I also thought that's what happened. Because we like to call people bums, but we ain't never won world titles.
But look though. So Nick, and I heard you say something about people making the weight. So you cool with somebody weighing 25 pounds more than the person in the ring with this? That's cool?
Absolutely. I never complained about Julio Cesar Chavez weighing 182 pounds in a 160-pound fight.
Yeah, but we know
you make the weight, and none of y'all should complain because Crawford jumped up what, 20 pounds, 15 pounds? Would he jump up from 170, 154? So you know everybody does it.
Nasty work.
Everybody does it, and if you can do it, that's your skill. That shouldn't be something for us to tease you.
That's nasty work.
Look at Steven Nelson. My man gaining like
nasty
30.
Work. That's nasty work, Nick. I'm surprised he was honest and said that, Nick. Because if he would, I'm surprised he said that. I was like, damn, man. Because I seen the shit circulating over Twitter, and I was like, damn, I wanted this to too. So you asked him and he said it. I'm surprised that he would admit to that though. But that's nasty work though. I don't care. That's nasty work. All right, I'm out.
All right.
You may feel like it's your
I never
time,
thought it was nasty, bro. Like,
but it's not your time.
That is your sacrifice. You not out here running the miles. You not in the sauna. You not wearing sauna suits. Like, you ain't wrapped in towels. That's not you sweating. Like, why y'all fucking in someone else's business? As long as he ain't doing nothing illegal to cut the weight, stop hating. That is a skill. That takes discipline to do. Yeah, again, y'all respect the wrong people, man. It's so weird. So weird. Like, a man got to be disciplined to stay in the weight that long. But y'all clown him. If he ain't test positive for no diuretic, which is helping him cut the weight to stay in the division so that he can be a weight bully, he is not a weight bully. If you are making that weight, that is your sacrifice. You the one running on them damn miles. You the one putting all that work in to cut the weight. But we mad at you. These dudes, I swear to God, it's so weird out here. Red, $10 super chat. Counterpunch for Dirty Sanchez, Drew, and one for Brim Luther King. That was dope. Brim Luther King. Unbiased Brim, where you at? Unbiased Brim Luther King. That was based off his call yesterday where he was so mad. The passion was beautiful, man. Dad, that was hilarious. That's a good one. Drew, what it do? Counterpunch, courtesy of. I'm gonna have to double check, but it's courtesy of Red.
Yo, I'm audio.
Straight.
Shout out to Claus. Come on, Ness, with this topic, man. We know Isaac Cruz got a rematch clause, though. Robert Garcia said it. Joker sent us the audio. Man, who we gonna see Devin fight?
Hey, yo,
I don't know, Ness. I don't know.
Just so you know, Joe Parker had a rematch clause with Joe Joyce, and Joe Joyce decided to wait. He is allegedly activating that rematch clause now, according to Frank Warren, but he waited.
Mm-hmm.
He waited. And Isak will be influenced to wait, too, if he wants some of that Riyadh money, because he ain't get none.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. I just don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see a one-dimensional Isaac Cruz against a Devin. That is not an appealing fight. Devin's going to stay on the back foot, not entertain us. Give me Sugar Barroso.
Nah, it's up to the pit bull to hunt him down. Ain't he a dog? Arr, arr.
Man, no one ever said that fucking Chilongo was a dog.
What?
Who said that?
What? Y'all was begging for the Isak rematch with Tank. He the only dude never got knocked out by Tank. For it. He the only dude that ain't get knocked out by Tank. People swore he could knock out Tank. Now all of a sudden he's Basud, B. I'm telling you, this reminds me of that lock skit.
Man, I never was on that Isaac Cruz train. Everybody saying, "Oh, he made Tank break his hand." Like, bro, like, what are we watching? Y'all let knucklehead Sean Gibbons hype up this dude off a loss for 2.5 years, and we didn't see no improvement in his skill set versus Rayo. And then I want to watch him versus Devin. It's gonna be even worse. At least Rayo was there in the pocket. Devin ain't gonna be like that with his pillow fists. But who could we have Devin fight? Is he gonna headline a card, Ness? Is he gonna be on the undercard of Bivol Better Be? Like, what we gonna do?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being on the undercard of Bivol Better Be. There was rumors that Shakur was gonna be on there.
Yeah. No, I just want folks to keep the same energy. If Devin's on the undercard of one of those big undisputed fights, don't say that he's an undercard fighter. He's this, he's that.
You know they're gonna say
David
that.
Did it. Yeah. But when David did it, it was adding value to the Tank card. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're not going to say it's loaded.
There's always a double standard. You know, that's always going to happen because, look, the Crawford card, they didn't say it was a stat card. They said they trying to help Crawford sell. It's like, I mean, we crazy as boxing fans. We say we want the big fight or the good fight, and then we find a way to laugh at it. It's so weird.
And then now this Canelo card's a stack card because we got Danny and Laura on it. But
that shit ain't stacked. It's stacked one way. Like, no, I'm not even trying to make a joke. It just reminds me of the Tank card. It's slightly better.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
It's slightly better than that January Tank card with all the fighters on it, where Boots was on it and Andre was on it. It's slightly better than that because of the Laura Danny, right? That's more 50-50 than any other Tank undercards that was on that particular Hector Tank fight. So it feels like that. It feels like a bunch of A-side PBC fighters getting out and shaking out, except for the co-main, who is a little more even because of age and inactivity from Danny, Laura being older now. That's the most intriguing fight. Like, can Danny actually pull it off? Which I'm not sure that he can. Let's be real. Laura's straight right has always been an issue for anybody. It's just you go through the last 10 fights of Laura maybe, and that might be a slight exaggeration. Maybe it's really 7 last fights. I'm pretty sure Danny could beat those dudes. If we went backwards from Laura's resume, I think Danny can beat all those guys. And if we're in that DeLorean, so for my young people, if we're in a time machine and we go back to the Hurd fight, I don't know that Danny Garcia could beat Jarrett Hurd. Hurd that day, he just was very aggressive and energetic. He was a come-forward fighter. He would maul you down. He got a stoppage over Laura. Not a stoppage, but a knockdown on the 12th over Laura, which really won him that fight. He was always big. So that's a tough fight for Danny. Plus, this is at a catch weight. So, yeah, I just look at this. I look at it very 50-50. I feel like they probably both would have lost to her, which Laura already did. But because of the age, slight decline in Laura, even though he's looked better versus limited opposition. But I think that's also what's been appealing to Danny is now Laura isn't moving. So, Danny wants to hope to be able to catch him with something. But Danny's another one that's wishing on a star. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't gotten a knockout on an elite level in forever. So he's going to have to outbox Laura.
Bruh.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough because, he's the Cuban boxer. Does he have one more fight where he could get on his toes and outbox Danny? I don't know. We got El Lobo. What's up? $10 super chat. Ness, you have casual listeners on your show still learning. For weeks, you call Pitbull a bum. Lies. Never said he was a bum, you see? Now we lie. You can't be mad when they now don't think it's a good matchup for Devin after all you said before. After all I said before. Again, all I said was one-trick pony. Don't change my words. Don't change my words. But you guys said Devin don't have a chin. This is what I'm saying. You obviously think Devin is super skilled. And it's not just that he doesn't have a chin. Because if you don't have skill and you don't have a chin, anybody should be able to beat you. If you don't got skill when you don't got a chin, the dude with the slightest punch should be able to beat you. But y'all know he got skill. Y'all know he going to pivot and dance on his man and beat the brakes off him from the outside like I always envisioned, and you didn't believe, but now you're made to believe because of what Rayo did. Now all of a sudden this ain't a good fight. Now all of a sudden you go back to your flip-flopping, fan-like ways where one fight, a person's a bum. Meanwhile, didn't Isak already have 2 losses and y'all were making him the next dude up? Y'all flip-floppers, man. Y'all worse than pancakes, I'm telling you. It's sad. My energy is the same. Pitbull is good at what he do, as Crawford would say. He's good at what he do. And what does he do? Apply pressure. Can he punch? Yup. He just got looping shots. So it's up to the coaches to put together the game plan. It's up to the fighter to implement it and not to fall victim to Isak's pressure. Now Isak's a bum because Rayo beat him. So is Rayo a bum too? Because you're not giving Isak credit for losing to Rayo and calling him a bum. So is it that he's so ass, he lost to someone ass, they both ass? Like, what the fuck is going on? New York Bullet, $2. If you make weight, you make weight. Exactly. They hate us. DC3, $2. Ness, if you see at Pristine, pull up. I got a counter. I got you, champ. Mozzie, $5. Box on the back foot. Devin walked forward his last 5 to 6 fights. Laughing out loud. Y'all ninja emojis be delusional. You ain't lying. $10 super chat from Real since day one. Boxing is out of control. So Devin is taking a tune-up for a tune-up. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with Devin fighting Pitbull, but there's no way you're taking a tune-up to go into that fight. This is disrespectful. Now Isak's a tune-up. He said Devin is taking a tune-up to later fight Isak, who is a tune-up in Riyadh season. This is what I'm saying. A few days ago, Isak was the biggest fight for Tank to make. Like, y'all terrible, man. Y'all terrible. I can't take this. Superstar AT, $2. Haney versus Africa or rematch Regis. Why? Regis ain't even win since the loss. Like, I'm going to just give you a loss after I 12-0'd you? No disrespect to Regis, but that was a horrible suggestion. Ghost on Twitter with the counter.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Yeah, so you're saying Isak, people were saying he was good before, but people are allowed to change their opinion. Like after seeing Isak get totally outboxed, people are allowed to say, yeah, he's not that good because they're allowed to change their opinion.
Ghost, you're absolutely right. But are you allowed to now call him a bum? Is he useless because he got outboxed? Or do styles make fights? Are we not true boxing fans? Or are we just fickle and mean? Because it's styles make fights, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is a compliment to Devin Haney. People rate him so highly that if Jose Valenzuela outboxed him, Devin will as well. I don't mind the Isak fight.
Ghost, I'm with you. See, that's the thing. You and I can understand what we're getting from the callers. They themselves don't. And that's why I'm letting them know and reassuring them that they are the ones that are calling Devin a bum and chinny, but they are the ones that have Devin on such a high plateau that now Isak Cruz is a bum and a tune-up. I'm just showing the hypocrisy. You can't tell me Devin is a bum and he has no chin, but now you don't think that a puncher can beat him because Isak is still a puncher.
Yeah, so I don't mind the Isak fight, but it has to be next. We can't have a tune-up and then Isak. Because I rate Devin. That's why I'm saying this, because I feel like it's almost a waste.
But you gotta remember, the thing is that you guys have never laced up, and if you have, you've never fought someone on PD, so you're trying to minimize what he went through. He needs a tune-up. You weren't in there with an illegal drug cheat. You know, why should he treat that fight as a regular fight? Why should he treat that fight the way Isak is treating the Rayo fight? Isak lost on an even playing field. There was no illegal substances. Isak lost fair and square. Devin did not. So why does Devin deserve to go right back into boxing as if nothing happened? That's unfair.
Yeah, but you don't rate Isak, so I don't know why you're saying this now. But
because I was alone on that island, and I'm frustrated now that now all of you guys want to act like you can see.
Their own eyes. Yeah, people have seen with their own eyes. That's why they're saying this.
Now you want to act like you can see. You were acting blind. You were acting blind when you were demanding him to get a rematch with Tank. I was in the island by myself saying he didn't deserve it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that. But yeah, so I would see Devin versus Isak, but it has to be next, not like a tune-up and then Isak. I'd rather have it next because Isak, if Devin's still the same, you should be out like 12-0 in Isak or at least just winning comfortably. That's all I want to say. Thanks for the call. Take care.
All right. G. Vaughn, what up? I hope this guy's going to tell me Isak is going to beat Devin.
Hey.
You know? Oh,
Hey,
nah. You
Ness,
see?
look,
You see all the
look,
Devin haters, all the Devin
Ness,
haters
hold
calling
on.
in
Let
with
me get my
different
call,
energy
please,
today.
sir. Please, kind sir. Please, kind
The
sir.
bell ain't even
You're already
start.
you're already taking up my time. Look, hey man, remember when I said that people who do not buy pay-per-views are not allowed to bitch and complain about the sport of boxing? Well, I feel the same way about the Isak Cruz shit because you talking about like you were the only person in the whole fucking world that said Ryo was gonna beat Pitbull. I kept calling in saying all the reasons why Ryo would beat Pitbull. I kept saying how fucking Pitbull is a one-dimensional fighter. You can play the shit back. You weren't completely alone in this, Ness. Now, is there a bunch of people flip-flopping now? Yes, I do agree. And fuck those people because all of a sudden everybody a guru too. All of a sudden everybody else got high-level eyes too. Oh yeah, I saw what you saw too. No, you didn't. That's why everybody bet on fucking Pitbull. That's why when I was in the fucking BMO stadium, I almost got into it with these fucking Mexicans all around me because they were booing Ryo after he put on a fucking masterclass of a performance, and they still thinking Cruz won. I said, what the fuck y'all watch? Cruz lost, man. That's why I'm still mad about the Ortiz shit because the fan favorite don't always have to win. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you lose, and people are too biased and too blind for the people they're a fan of to realize what the fuck they're seeing. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the judges in LA that got it right though, because they gave it to Ryo. Even though the fucking one of them they try to give it to Cruz. You get what I'm saying? That shit crazy. And but look, I saw what I saw. The judges saw what they saw. Ortiz didn't win that fight. Shout out to those judges for fucking being in Turkey's fucking back pocket. But look, man, all these people are crazy. None of these people saw what we saw, Ness. But at the same time, I gotta tell you. So what? Do you want a soft touch for Devin? Because my whole thing is, I think he should fight Barboza. Barboza is undefeated, but has a lower knockout ratio than Devin. Why doesn't Devin come back and make a highlight reel out of fucking Barboza? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If he still thinks he has the power that he thinks he has, knock out Barboza.
I don't
He was
mind
gifted
that.
his last fight.
I'm just saying that Isak ain't no tuna.
I mean, I don't know about tune-up, but Haney would beat fucking Cruz. That shit's not even a challenge. Like, are you trying to challenge him, or you just want to see him back? Because at the same time, are we forgetting that he dug Sandor Martin? Like, all of a sudden, because he announced some fucking semi-retirement, we gonna act like he wasn't fucking obligated to fight Sandor Martin. If he don't fight fucking Barboza, he should fight Sandor Martin. Like, we talk about everybody ducking this person, ducking that person. It was a mandatory. Eddie already talking about making it. Like, you get what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, Devin announced some fake ass retirement, and we gonna forget he was supposed to fight Sandor Martin. Fight Sandor Martin.
He gave
If
up
not,
the belt.
Barboza.
He gave up the belt. I mean, I don't hear you calling. Hold on. I don't hear you calling in to tell Canelo to fight Jamal Charlo, right? We've all moved on from that. He gave up the belt, just like Canelo.
He moved up a weight class. He moved up a weight class.
Canelo
Devin
came
hasn't
back.
moved up a weight class. He's still at 140. If he comes back to 140, he needs to fight Sandor Martin. If not, he ain't allowed to fight anybody else. Fuck all that shit.
I mean,
he ducked Sandor Martin.
You just offered him Barboza, but that was the bell, champ.
Joker got like 3 counters from yesterday. This was my counter from Drew. Just letting you remember that. I still got my friend call, but you know I'll probably be sending some more counters. Shout out to you and shout out to the flip floppers.
Word. And you right, I do remember you picking Rayo, but it wasn't a lot of us. Let me tell you, it wasn't a lot of us, man. Now everybody's a fucking guru, like you said. Joker, what up?
What's up, bro?
Chilling.
Damn. Why are we gonna send Devin in there with the fucking Mexican cherry, bro?
Oh, now he's a cherry. Lord have mercy.
I
Today's
don't
gonna
think
be
anyone
fun.
thought he was gonna win.
Today's gonna be fun.
I know I picked him to win, right? Because I thought Ryo didn't have a chin, but from the looks of it, it's
just like
Cruz ain't really a puncher at 40. I mean, if you really want to put him in there with the puncher,
but you don't
let him
think
run
Devin got a chin.
Let him run it with the winner of Barroso or the Blade, because the Blade is in a 9 knockout streak at 140 pounds. You really want to test that fucker's chin? Put him in there with a real 140-pound puncher, a real one, not a 5'3" fucking flat-footed Mexican that all he does is throw hooks. That's a fucking cherry. I don't want to see that shit. Fuck that. Tired of this bullshit. And fuck the turkey if he really wants that shit too, because that's lame as shit. I ain't paying for that. It better not be a no pay-per-view either. That shit better be free. Free 99. I ain't paying for it, bro. We got Sandor Martin up there. Let him run it with one of the top 10 guys in the WBC rankings, because that's the belt you drop, right? I mean, we got Lindolfo now at number 10. We got Barboza's in there, Dalton Smith, Richardson Hitchens, Jack Catterall, fucking Sandor Martin, Josh. Bro, come on. Stop. We don't want to see no Isaac Cruz versus Haney. Let Isaac Cruz go and fight a bunch of another 6-7 short Mexicans, get another knockout streak, and then bring him back. No Devin, no Cruz. Boy, I ain't buying that shit. I'm gonna make sure to call all my Mexican relatives and say, boycott this bullshit. This little midget ain't winning. He ain't winning shit. He got no skills. They were exposed by the Rayo, the less skilled dude, between him and Devin. I definitely don't want to see that shit, bro. We can't let Devin, skip out on Sandor again. I mean, he did it last time, thinking Ryan was a cherry pig. He got knocked out. Stop beating. He was brutalized and victimized that night. Just because he got his old back don't mean nothing. Bro, go. How you guys say? Go get it back in blood. Go fight a real puncher, bro. The Blade, Barroso. Let's really see. Don't pick on this 130, 35 pounder, bro. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see a 180 pound Devin Haney versus a 145, 150 max in the ring that night. That's pathetic, bro. We already seen him beat up another midget in Regis. That was horrible because I thought he should have stopped him. He didn't want to step on the gas. And then you wanted to fight Isaac Cruz again, bro? Might as well bring up fucking Venado Lopez. Put Venado in there with them. Nettie wants to fight. Put Nettie in there with Haney. Run it with all them little flat-footed Mexicans that only got one style, like you said in that last little cut you got. What the Mexicans do out here, man? They look pathetic. Come on, bro. Don't cherry pick for Devin.
Hey, I'm cherry picking for Devin, the guy that y'all wanted to be in the pay-per-view with Tank. This was y'all savior. Y'all labeled me a Mexican hater because I could see through the fucking wide punches. Because I could see down the pipe. Nobody want to tell the truth about Virgil and the overuse of the head. They got me out here looking like I'm making shit up, like I'm a hater. Get the fuck out of here. Roll a tape. Dude thought he was a billy goat. Ain't nobody hating. They just happen to be Mexicans, the ones that's breaking the rules and the ones that can't look good in the ring. It ain't my fault. Got no hate on no Mexicans. But I see that the Mexicans they called in, Drew, G-Von, Abraham, they turning their back on their fellow countrymen. And I say countrymen because guess where Isaac Cruz lives? In Mexico. But now all of them is calling him a bum. All of them is saying he ain't good enough. They don't want to see it. Meanwhile, two of them, and G-Von and Joker for sure think Devin ain't got no chin. For sure thought he got victimized, brutalized, and all these other fancy schmancy words when they talk about Devin and Ryan. But now they're afraid of the power punching Isaac Cruz to get in there. See how things change? Even in the ending of his call, he was talking about how chinny Devin was. But what happened to the power of Isaac? What happened to Mexicans stick together, man? Vatos locos forever, man. Now your man's about to go to fight. You don't want to. He ain't cool no more. He ain't from Mexico no more, man. And y'all talk about American boxing fans. Shout out to Isaac exposing y'all, the whole lot of you. I ain't heard a Mexican call in and back him yet. Y'all all turned your back on him. Despicable. Nasty. The only thing left is for CYP, who's half Mexican, is to defend Isaac on behalf of y'all flip-flopping pancake Mexican motherfuckers. Oh, hopefully H-Town, you don't turn your back neither, right? It's down bad out here, these dudes. Now Isaac is from Honduras. Y'all terrible. Treese, what up? At least Treese stuck with Jared Anderson. Y'all like to laugh at Treese, but look, He's showing you how to be a true fan, you bum-ass fans, you flip-floppers.
What up, though? What up, though? Yeah, of course, man. Midwest Mafia, man. We ride with my guys till the wheels fall off. Of course. But hey, I ain't gonna hold it. Damn, but I don't want that. Like you say, I don't want this Eastside Cruz though with Devin. I ain't gonna hold you. If Eastside Cruz fighting, I think he should be fighting Regis. I see him in the ring with Regis or something. Like, put them in Texas. Eastside Cruz and Regis in Texas.
Why
That's
y'all
some
keep
shit like I can
mentioning
see.
Regis? Y'all know he got to fight, right? Like, he's been training for his fight with Catterall.
Oh shit! All I've been hearing about was him doing some MMA shit. I didn't know he had to fight linked up with Catterall. I didn't know that shit was in the air. It was in stone, I should say. Well, okay. Well, that's a good fight too. I'm with it. But yeah, like I say, I feel like Eastside Cruz and Regis in Texas, I feel like would have been something I would have been looking more forward to. And then I heard you talk. If I spill, you know the deal, by the way. And then I heard you say something about Turkey Al-Sheikh fucking with Clarissa Shields. Hey, Ness, I seen this coming, man. If you paid attention. That post that Turkey Al-Sheikh had with Shakur, you know he had on the Clarissa Shields hoodie on and whatnot. So I'm like, oh, okay. I feel like, because I'm with you. I think Clarissa Shields should fight Shadasia Green, put them in New York with Shakur. You feel me? If Turkey Al-Sheikh, if you listening, looking for ideas and shit, Brett, take them to Shakur. Shadasia Green been talking that shit. I know she from around that way. Do that fight. That to me, that makes sense. I'm all about putting people where they from. Speaking of that, Charles Conwell and Kenneth Sims, y'all need to get back to the Midwest against some Mexicans or something. You feel me? In Chicago or something. I would like that for you guys. Let me build my fighters. Hey, Charles Conwell, we need that Cordell Booker fight or something to get us ready, because I see they gonna keep fucking around on that Virgil. You feel me? He acting like he ducking. We need that Virgil fight though. And Joe Pilot, I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at that Oscar Duarte fight for Devin. That wouldn't have been a bad fight. He punching. That was Ryan Garcia last opponent before he was a fucking cheater. You feel me? And he did beat him down and whatnot. So yeah, I wouldn't have been mad at that. You know, common opponent shit. But you know, hey, if Oscar Duarte is out there looking for a fight, fuck it. We got Montana Love around here, man. Fuck it. Let's do it. Montana Love, you need to get in the mix. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, man.
Why
We
you
need
trying
to
to
bring
get that
you back.
man stop, man? I thought you said I thought your motto was let me build my fighter. You trying to get Montana stop?
Hey, whoa, man. Fuck it. Hey, man. We gotta see what he got going on, man. I don't know what he got going on. Oscar Duarte.
Champ, just walk with me. He couldn't take the pressure of Pato, who's a little more paced. How you gonna take the pressure of Duarte?
I'm with you. Hey, speaking of Paro, that's who the fuck Devin need on some real shit. How come he not an option? I know Devin. He's a well-known commodity in Australia.
Bro, we getting a tune-up, and then we doing a big fight in Riyadh. What don't y'all get?
So what's a big fight in Riyadh? Like when you say big fight though, it's like some of these guys. I ain't gonna hold you like.
You may feel like it's your time,
but that's your time.
But it's not your
Eastside
time.
Cruz, what you mean? What you mean? Like, yo, this is what I'm saying. Like about a week ago, Eastside Cruz was a pay-per-view with Tank. Now he's not a regular fight with Devin? Like, damn, how far do you drop? How far do you drop with you whack-ass fickle boxing fans? You just wanted him in a pay-per-view with Tank. Did he fall so far that he can't do a regular fight on the undercard of something on Riyadh season with Devin? Like, Jesus Christ. Sickening. CYP, what up? Just disgusting, bro. You guys are terrible today.
Yo. Look, I gotta make y'all mad because I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched the fight. I scored the fight. I thought Isak won. I thought it was a very, very close fight, but I thought Isak won. And some of y'all talking like it wasn't a split decision win. Some of y'all talking like it was unanimous decision. Like, I get it. If you see what you see, that's one thing. But I always like to go to what the judges say, because what we say don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? I still think Charlo won the first fight with Harrison. Shit, it don't fucking matter. But Isak, literally, I was looking at them scores, right? Because, on BoxRec, BoxRec teach y'all a lot about scoring. They got fans that score. They're legitimate fans that score. They've been scoring fights for years on there. They're respectable. That's what they do. Then they got professional judges who score. Then they got the other three. So you got 3, 4, 5 sets of judges, so you could see where they were swinging. The fans only had it 1 round away from being a draw, and the swing round number 4, they gave it to Rayo. Most of the judges gave it to Cruz. So if the fans gave that same swing round to the other guy, they see it as a draw. One of the judges scored all the last 3 for Rayo when nobody else did that. We're talking about 4 other style of judges. Nobody gave him the last 3 but that last judge. And if that judge goes with the other judges, he sees it for Cruz. So the fight was much more close than we think. And if you notice, the one judge that gave it to Cruz is a Latino judge. And you know that's Mexican style. They come in forward. I like that style. So it all depends. If you like the aggressive style, you're gonna see close rounds go to Cruz. If you don't, you're gonna see it the other way. This fight is not what the callers are calling in saying he trashed, he got his ass kicked. Motherfucker didn't get his ass kicked at all. If you really want to be honest, the dude who led the harder punches was Isak. Isak was never in trouble now. Let's cut that shit out. I don't believe that you lose a close split decision, all of a sudden you trash after your split decision loss. That shit is crazy to me. I done seen dudes get UD'd and get more respect than Isak getting. But I think, a lot of it plays back to Tank. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Isak already got that belt. So you can't shame Tank. He already got the belt, dummy. So he's on the list of champions that he beat. It don't matter what happens now. He already got the belt. I mean, you do realize Rayo was knocked out and he lost to Cobra. So if you're going to put your money, if you're going to think Rayo is that good, remember, you have to stick with that. So you think Rayo's that good, stick with it. Keep that same energy as he moves forward. Because he's going to find himself in a close loss as well. And I want y'all to talk about how trash he is then. And super shout out to the Sheik. Get Clarissa up there. Clarissa, to me, is one of the most dominant female athletes in the world. And she keeps it up. She's going to be one of the most dominant female athletes in the history of sports. She deserves to be out there in Riyadh season getting paid, man. Let's get behind her and get it popping, man. Like, damn, we got to do something with these ladies. Let's show some support to these ladies. But, again, everybody who's saying that Rayo whooped his ass, you making that up, dog. That was a very, very close fight. I could accept the L, but it definitely was close. CYP out.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
So, no mention on his thoughts on Devin at all. Damn. Superstar AT $2. Regis been talking crazy. Tune up with him. It's like you don't watch boxing. Regis hasn't won since Devin beat him. Just a FYI, Just a little for your information. You know what I'm saying? Like, tune up with the dude you just finished beating 12-0 and hasn't fought since 2023. How does that make sense? Oh, did I mention that he's literally in a scheduled fight, I think in October, to face Catterall? DC3 $2. Kerr ducked Devin and pulled up at Pristine Sports. I don't know what this guy's talking about. What do you, I can't, I don't even know what you mean by pull up. But keeping it moving here, we got Timbo Skag.
Yo. What's good? Salute Ness. Salute to the whole community. Hope everyone's having a great week. You understand? Got a nice topic for us to cook up on. Hopefully the return of Devin Haney. There's a multitude of fights for him. You hear the fans, Ness. They're upset and disgruntled with that Isak Cruz fight. And there's no surprise, man. This is what happens, man. One loss, you push the fire off the cliff. You start making him walk the line and, they push him off as usual. But it's nothing new. This is the world of boxing that we live in. There's some fickle fans, not to point the finger at anybody, but I'm just saying, innit, this is what we get. But, there's multiple other options down the line for someone of Isak Cruz's caliber and Devin Haney. There's multiple things for Devin Haney to come back and do. If I start going on my rant and tear of what he could do or what I want him to do, we'll be here all fucking day. Excuse my language. At 140, I want him to do a multitude of things. He can come back and fight. You said you want tune-ups. At 140 is shark-infested waters. I don't think there's any tune-ups there. There is no tune-ups. In my eyes, in my brain, in today's sport, there is no tune-ups because you can't go in there thinking this is just an easy stepping stone fight, as we saw with Aston Sylvie and Lucas Badi, just for example, for per se, Virgil Ortiz, Bohachuk, when they said, "Oh, we underestimated it," there's no tune-ups no more because everyone's coming to win because they're hungry. They know that turkey's about big turkey bags, big Christmas turkey bags. You understand what I'm saying to you? And we're not talking about the turkey that you cook up. You understand? We're talking about big money, big turkey bags. You understand? So I want to see him in there. Come back, go knock off Arnold Barbosa. You can have that fight in somewhere in Oakland. You know what I'm saying to you? It was somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? He can come back and fight, someone of a, Dalton Smith. No one says, oh, don't he? Oh, British crump, was it? What do you call him? A muffin, English muffin. Oh, he's a crumpet. All right, then, cool. Come to England, Wembley, big 100,000, 90,000 stadium. Come fight Dalton Smith. You know what I'm saying? They say he's a tune-up. Cool, fight him. Or you could come back. I do believe that he needs to fight Sandor Martin. That was kind of unfair. You get me? Because I hear you, Ness, talking about being fair in the sport. It is fair for Sandor Martin to get his shot at Devin Haney, or for him to fight Puello. Devin Haney could fight Puello. He could fight Sandor Martin. He can give us Arnold Barbosa. He can wait for I want to see him against Catterall. There's multiple options up there. Or if he wants big money fights, he was talking all that shit before, you can come up to 147. There's guys like Conor Benn there for you. Conor Benn there. We'll come to America. You understand? Because that's where we can fight right now in America. We'll come there, take on Devin Haney, no problem. You understand what I'm saying to you? People want to see him back in there with a puncher, and Devin Haney's not chinny. He ain't chinny, by the way. Neither is Ryan Garcia. Neither is who else? Who else they say? Teofimo Lopez. None of them guys are chinny. This is the sport that we live in.
Shout out Bosque. Cliff, Connecticut.
Yo, Sandor, Barbosa, Cruz, they all the same level of a fight. And with Cruz, yesterday's price ain't today's price. So I see why the fans don't want that fight. I would watch it, but he don't got to tune up for that fight. Because just how you knew Rayo would beat Cruz, Devin will beat Cruz. The Cruz can't fight a dude like Devin. That's like the weakness to his style. So I expect Devin to beat Cruz
Devin
easily.
didn't have a chin.
Yeah, I don't care what they say. The common fan might feel that way, but I don't even see Cruz as a real puncher. He gonna accumulate punches to stop you. He ain't gonna one punch knock you out, and he's never gonna have Devin in a position to where he could get those type of combinations off to stop him. We've seen him struggle with slick boxers, and Rayo is half slick, and he couldn't touch him. So Devin would beat him pretty easily. I think he could come off the couch and beat Cruz. But if Devin gonna go fuck with the Riyadh people, he gonna find himself in a big fight quickly. So if he wants to come in and have a soft touch, whoever it is straight, because fucking with Turk, you ain't gonna really be able to duck that smoke for long. He's gonna match you up with somebody, and somebody good. So everything will work itself out. The fans is just crazy, but that's me. That's my call.
All right. No, and that's what I agree with you on that. That by rocking with Riyadh season, he's going to be in a big fight. So if the man wants a tune-up, let him get a tune-up. These dudes out here, G-Von and Joker talking about, oh, you need to fight Sandor, you duck Sandor. Keep that same energy with Canelo, since you all of a sudden defending WBC mandatories, but you don't. You don't care. You don't say that Canelo's ducking David. You don't say that David ain't getting his shot. You know what I'm saying? You selectively choose who you defend as the WBC mandatory. But remember, all them counterpunches you got, you're going to address that. Address why you don't defend David's mandatory status, but you out here rotting the España. Sandor Martin's WBC mandatory status. See how I call the hypocrisy every day, all day? Shout out to the team, man. We out here watching y'all. Cruz, $2. It's not a cherry pick emoji pick. I got Cruz over Devin, no chin. That's what I'm saying. Where you Eastside Cruz fans at? That's right. If Devin ain't got no chin,
feel like it's your time.
Cruz should win. Big Bay Quinn, member for 5 months on the prospect level. We're two-tone when you need him. Hashtag musty energy. We got Lake County, $2. These Mexicans don't turn into Trump. I guess he meant done turned into Trump supporters now. Okay. We got Bob Saget, $5. I smell kitty cat. Is that H-Town? I smell a kitty cat emoji. Is that you, Joker? I smell a kitty cat emoji. Is that you, G-Von? Y'all ninjas is kitty cat emojis. Uh-oh, I see I flipped on your boy, Isak Pitbull Cruz. They was all talking about how Pitbull be running in the mountains of Mexico, and I'm like, bro, he gonna lose. This dude's still training with his wife. They like, no, man, that's showing you that he's a dog. And it's like, he done turned into a chihuahua. They done sent him to the pound. Look, they don't even want him at home. He gotta sleep outside. That's crazy. Lake County, $2. Laughing my ass off. Mexicans didn't win no gold medals. Down bad. Because he's not putting Mexicans. There's no way he's trying to spell Mexicans in that way. So we just gonna keep putting whatever he put. Superstar AT, $2. Thought Regis got fight canceled and rescheduled, champ. Play catch up. But that's why you follow us. Mad Bet, let me go through the email. During the next call, I'll try and remember to go through the email to give you the exact date because it was officially announced by Matchroom already. We got Mad Bet 100 on the champ level, $5. Daily dose of Tanquil. Devin versus Cruz is a tune-up. Cruz versus Rayo should have been a unanimous decision. Tank versus Scrambled Edwin with the egg emoji, De Los Santos. Bro, you deserve recognition. He is very creative with these words. The way that he changes his tank opponents into some sort of food, right? Like, I forgot what he called Loma, but obviously he called Shakur Chickenson, for the chicken, and kept saying it was going to be a Thanksgiving for the Thanksgiving since it's November 24th. Now he calls this guy Scrambled Egwin. What was the last dude? Yo, man, Matt Bunn, he calls in every now and then. You need to call in. You done won so many Kenichi Bears. Call in and give us a list, or at least super chat a list of the goddamn names of everybody you've turned into some sort of food. Every tank opponent gets cooked some way or another, and he turns them into a delicatessen. I forgot what you was calling Frank, too. Oh, yeah, he was calling Frankfurt, hot dogs. He's funny as hell. Raymond Moore, $5. The fans are joining the Haney Hate Club when he wanted to fight everybody. Y'all said he can't sell. Now you matching him, thinking emoji. But y'all quiet about Ortiz Bud. Leonard Sterling, $2. August 24th was postponed. Catterall versus Prograde, October 26th. There you go. No need to check my email. I knew it was in October. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. And I quote, y'all understand what I'm saying? To you, Timboski. And believe me, it took talent to read that. He ain't spelled none of that the way it sounded. Actually, he spelled it the way it sounded, not the way it should be spelled. Who is next? H-Town. What up?
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
H-Town, baby. Hey, Ness, don't put me in that fucking Pitbull Cruz bullshit fandom, bro. I've been saying
You Mexican. You got to support your own. Can't turn your back.
Yeah, Rayo's Mexican too, bro. I was rolling with Rayo. From day one, I've been saying Pitbull was a prospect that got up because Tank had a bad performance. That was on Tank, not on Pitbull looking great. He's been a prospect to me since day one. But Nah, man. I said Devin need to come back against Thurman. That's a name. He's been sitting on the shelf forever. 147. You know. I mean, I don't see nobody at 140, and I didn't like the way Devin looked with that weight at 140. He looked like he was down bad trying to make that weight, Ness.
Wow.
I would have wanted him trying to make.
Yo, that's funny. I ain't even consider Thurman. Could
Yeah.
Louis the Kubas actually get out or let Thurman out of that fucking PBC fucking chain and really fight somewhere else? He's never fought anywhere else.
Hey, but they got the big Turk money, man. They should be able to do it. I mean, Thurman's a name, man. That's a good comeback fight for Devin, man. He's got a little bit of pop or somewhat of pop at least to test the chin. It ain't gonna be too crazy. He's a name. I mean, he ran his mouth against Devin for a little bit. They already got a little bit of history. That's the perfect opponent in my eyes because, like I said, Devin at 140. I don't want to see Devin or Ryan at 140. I don't think they can make that weight healthy enough for them to be.
So you trying
not
to call Keith Thurman a tune-up because he's inactive?
Yeah, he's older. Dance, come on, man. We gotta.
I don't think. See. I assess things differently. I don't think Thurman is a tune-up for Devin specifically, coming off of that Ryan fight.
Ah, man.
Nah, bro.
You have more faith than Devin, man.
Bro, again, we don't know how he's gonna react. He was cheated, and that could have affected him mentally because he never been dropped. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, 'cause I really don't see nobody else that's a viable opponent where it's gonna make a big splash. Because I mean, like I said, I've never been a fan of Pitbull Cruz, man. He's always been he got lucky, man. That's all I can say, man. He caught Rolly off of pretty much 2 knockouts, you know. But I don't know, man. It's just, Devin's back, I guess. I see you smiling, man. I like to see you smile, bro. You in a happy mood today. That's great, bro.
Let's go.
You've been a little grumpy since my boy Ryan did what he did. We don't want to talk about it. I don't want to ruin your day.
I mean, we don't gotta not talk about it. I've obviously been grumpy since Ryan cheated. Not only Devin, but the boxing world that have a great fight. Because if he wouldn't have cheated, he would have got credit for everything he did, and it was a great fight. Upsets, bro. I'm banking on Tyson getting knocked out, Berlanga getting the knockout because they good for boxing. They good for boxing, and maybe that's why the Haneys don't come back. Because I said that, I say upsets are good for boxing. That's a motto that I've always lived by. They are good for boxing. Andy was good for boxing.
Hey, let's put that Thurman fight, Ness, man. That's a good fight, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I gotta go. I don't know about that. One time is one time, and to all a good night. You know what I mean? We can't be taking them chances off of that type of fight that we had with Ryan. We got to test the waters. We got to see how Devin reacts to getting punched. Last thing you want to do is see how he reacts to getting punched to a big puncher. The hell? We got to listen. Riyadh season don't do tune-ups. So Riyadh season is the end of the year. So we gonna do what we gotta do now. We gonna shake off the rust, and then we doing a big fight. He don't do tune-ups. And I mean, Al-Ashik, right? He don't offer tune-ups like that. Like, he did offer Hergovich a tune-up. He had that, like, Frank Diamore dude, that one fight, and then he was put in a big fight. You know what I'm saying? So even if you get that tune-up, your next fight is a tough fight. Boxing Talk up north, $5 Canadian. Ness, the tune-up has changed. I thought Devin was a hype job. Now he's too good for a tune-up? Wow. Ness, you got to pull up old shorts. Oh, shit, the tune-up. He said the tone has changed. My bad, y'all. Yeah, that's exactly the point that I'm trying to make, that we went from Devin being a bum, he got exposed, he's a fraud, he has no chin, to no, he can't fight Isak. Isak's a bum. Devin's too good. Styles makes fights, Ness. I thought he ain't have no chin. No. Isak's a little guy. He's a midget moving up. He don't got no power. Like, y'all changing y'all tune for sure. Y'all flip-floppers. It's just weird to me. I'm not. I always thought Devin would be Isak. I still think he would be Isak. But y'all Devin haters should be the ones like, oh, if Isak touches his chin, Devin's out of there because he got no chin. You know? We got Rick. Devin Haney don't claim the Bay. He claims Vegas. $2 cash, yeah? The Devin hate is real. We haven't done a Devin show in so long. And y'all was waiting for it. Look, 1,200 people watching to hate on Dev. Damn. Joe Pilot, counterpunch.
Yo, bro, don't try to do that, bro. You out here playing mental gymnastics now. You yourself said, bro, because I clearly remember, you said we got to see Devin in there with another puncher. And you yourself said Pitbull
Isak's
isn't
a
a real
puncher.
puncher. You yourself said that.
Isak's a puncher. Y'all say he's a puncher.
Who's y'all, bro? I'm not even Mexican, bro.
The
Who's y'all?
public.
No,
The public.
nah. See, now y'all out here trying to play semantics with that punch. You said it yourself. He's not a puncher. You want a soft touch for Devin. You want a soft touch for Devin with a pretty big name. Why don't he want to fight Ryan? Why don't he come back and fight?
How is a former champion a soft touch?
Now Rolly's a soft touch then. Rolly's a former champ.
You the one calling. So if Rolly's a soft touch, Itak's a soft touch. So what's the difference?
No, I'm being sarcastic, bro.
And so
bro,
am I.
I'm being sarcastic. Why don't he fight Duarte? Duarte's out here punching like a mule. Fight Duarte.
Bro.
You said it yourself.
He'll beat Duarte.
Listen.
Listen. He'll beat Duarte, and I don't mind Duarte being next at all. Y'all the ones don't see skill. He will beat Duarte. And we could bet all day. The same confidence. Bro, Duarte's not even fucking... You know what? Let me shut up because I'm running out of... y'all tripping. Now Duarte's what? He's A-level? Tell us. So when Devin beats him...
He's not an A-level.
No, listen. You still got 1 minute. You still got 1 minute and 25 seconds. Tell us why Duarte, please. Build him up because when Devin beats him, I want him to get his credit.
Bro, he hits hard. Look at what he made Ryan shell up. When have we ever seen Ryan shell up? When have you seen? Bro, you said it yourself. Devin got to go in there with a puncher, bro. Cool. I'm giving you names. Duarte, Rolly.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We won Duarte.
Get in there with the guy that got your belt. Get in there and give my guy Puello a chance to actually earn that belt. Right? Wasn't you mad that Devin didn't get the Loma chance? Give Puello that chance. But it's always biased for Devin. Devin can do all whatever he wants. I got
Devin over Puello too, champ.
All right, but give him the chance. We got to see it because, like you said, everyone got somebody over somebody. They got to get in the ring and swing.
Understand that the Isak fight is allegedly for Riyadh season. If you want Puello in Riyadh season, I'm picking Devin. You want Duarte in Riyadh season, I'm picking Devin. Duarte could be the tune-up. Okay, Duarte could be immediately next.
You immediately. Want Pitbull off a loss, bro. You want Pitbull off a loss. Like, give it, that's
the bell.
What are we doing, bro?
That's the bell. We don't want shit off a loss. That's what Turkey Al-Sheikh is offering. That's what Turkey Al-Sheikh had waiting. That's what he had waiting for Isak. As soon as Isak got out the ring, who was there? Devin and Turkey Al-Sheikh. Come on, brother. It's not what I want. That's what I'm saying. Look at what the title say. Devin announces he's back. Are we getting Devin versus Isak Cruz in Riyadh? Like, what are you talking about? This is not what I want. But I tell you one thing. I'm picking Devin over Duarte and Puello. And Puello's Dominican. I'm picking Devin over Duarte and Puello. And I'll take it a step further. Duarte could be next. Duarte is a tune-up for Devin. You know what I mean? He need to come out to, if he fighting Duarte, he need to come out to the Jay-Z song with the hook. Be like, I show you how to do this, son. Because, you kidding me? That dude he's just like Isak. He telegraphs everything, bro. I'm telling you, I don't even know what y'all be watching, bro. Joe Pilot, you let me down with that. Get in there with Duarte. Get in there with Rolly. This dude crazy. Like, Devin don't beat both those dudes. You think you presenting challenges by saying get in there with Rolly and Duarte? G-Von, counter.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, Ness, bro. You tripping, man. You smoking way too much Hardin. You rolling up right now? You rolling
know
up
it.
some more, huh?
You know it.
I don't understand. I don't understand how your memory is so shot. I just called in not so long ago and I reminded you and try to give you some credit because you were saying the same shit I was. That that Pitbull was one dimensional. But now I see why you fuck with Mama Lobo so much because she was on that shit like, oh, we gotta support our black men no matter what, just cause they black. You acting like dudes gotta support Pitbull just cause he Mexican.
Yeah,
And
I'm not telling you
nah,
to
man,
pick him.
it don't work
G-Von.
that way. It don't work that way,
I'm not
especially
telling
not
you
with
to
me.
pick him. I'm not telling you to pick him, but you don't gotta call him a bum.
Hey, I've been calling him a bum before the Ryo fight. Not a bum, but I was saying he was. I was saying he was
he's
one
a
dimensional.
tune-up. Now he's a tune-up. Like you
Hold
fell that far?
I've been saying before the Ryo fight he was one dimensional, and I also don't know how you get off like trying to make it seem like I'm so Mexican when I'm the dude that you used to cut my calls for being for being extremist conservative, being a racist, a feminist, a Trump supporter, all this shit. Like I have a black mom, a Mexican father, but I'm an American. I don't fuck with these Mexicans. Like you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro.
Y'all
Like
terrible,
I'm a support a fighter because of their skills, not because of their skin color. I'm not on no Mama Lobo shit.
Nobody
You get what I'm
asking
saying?
you to support because they skin color.
You want to
I'm saying
CYP?
don't throw them
You want to
away.
CYP a
Don't throw them
motherfucker
away
who a
because
quarter
because they're your people. That's what I'm saying. Don't throw
my
them away
people.
because they're your people. Yeah.
Pitbull ain't my people. He's from
the
Mexico.
fuck outta
I'm
here.
American. I'm American,
Yeah, right.
man.
Yeah.
And you want to CYP to come in and try to defend this shit? Motherfucker, a quarter Mexican, allegedly. We don't even know where his parents are. We know that. But anyways, man. And he don't even speak for black Americans. So I don't know what the hell you wanted from CYP. He ain't the savior. I'll tell you that much. You know that.
Bro,
The fans know that.
leave
It is what it
CYP
is.
alone. You ain't accept the fight, but every day you gotta say CYP name. Don't say his name if
He,
you
he,
ain't
a,
fighting
he a
him.
little guy. He a little
If
guy.
you
What
ain't
you want me to
fighting him,
do?
don't say his name. Don't
Oh,
say his name.
but he could
Why
he could
why you
call in
wanna-
and only
why you
respond
want-
to my.
But why you
He could
trying to
call in and
antagonize
only.
somebody
He could
that you don't
call
want to
in.
fight? Why you
He could call.
antagonizing
Hold
somebody
on.
you don't want to
That's
fight?
that's
Why?
But
Why?
he could call in and only respond to my statement about the judges and not even give an opinion on Devin Haney.
I don't even
You know
hear him.
why he did that?
I don't hear him saying your name, bro.
Yeah, all right. Well, it is what it is.
He's speaking
I'm more
subliminally.
direct. I'm more direct. That motherfucker
Maybe
don't
you
even.
trigger.
He don't even dictate shit in his own household. How you gonna
Maybe you
dictate
trigger.
who we supposed to
How do
support
you know
in
so much
boxing, man?
about CYP? You know that he's a quarter Mexican. You know he don't dictate in his
Man,
house.
we don't know that.
You
He
know
came
what
out
you
of
don't know
orphanage. We
about
don't know who his
CYP?
parents are.
You know what you don't know about CYP? You don't know that you could beat him. That's why you ain't take that fight.
Come on, man. Hey, matter of fact, shout out to you, Ness, because I am taking a fight this weekend. My birthday is tomorrow, and my wife was like, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" And I said, "Man, I don't like doing birthdays. Like I do shit for everybody else, do something extravagant for everybody else. I don't care about my birthday." But I said, "Man, I'm gonna get in the ring and I'm gonna do what the fuck I do. So I'm gonna be out there in San Jose, putting in that work, and you will get the full footage, not no fucking clips, no highlights, no none of that shit. It is what it is, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, because I'm already signed up. And it is what it is. I'm gonna show you why CYP should never belong in the ring with me ever.
Man, you could show
ever.
us. You could show us
I'ma
on
show
the
you, man.
14th. You could show us on the 14th.
Nah.
You could take
I'm
the
gonna show
fight.
you.
You
It
could
is.
take the fight.
I'm not
You
gonna
living
bully a
off
little
CYP
dude.
name, man. Stop
That
living
dude
off
lied
that
about
man
his
name.
size.
Stop
That dude
living
lied
off
about his
that
size.
man
I'm not gonna
name, man.
bully.
Stop living
I'm
off
not
that
gonna
man
fly
name.
across. I'm not
Why
gonna
you
fly
living off
across the
that
country
man
to bully
name?
a little guy,
You
man.
living off
It
that
is what
man
it is.
name, man. Shout out to Berlanga, man. I gotta turn into
Shout
Berlanga
out to
and tell the
Devin.
truth.
Shout out to Devin for ducking Sandor Martin and shit. Hey, matter of fact, look, hold on. I'm gonna send you another 5. Let me run this a little longer because you said why do we not back David Benavidez as being the mandatory?
Yep.
That's the difference though.
Oh, it's a
Sandor
difference.
Martin, hold on. Sandor Martin raised his hand and told him, "I'm not taking step aside money." Right.
But he
Meanwhile,
did. But he did.
hold on, hold
But
on,
he
hold on.
did.
Hold
But
on,
he did take
Ness,
step
Ness,
aside for the
Ness.
Regis and
Yes,
Haney
yes.
fight.
Hold on,
And you
hold on.
still defending him.
But it was agreed. It was agreed that he was next.
He
It was
still
agreed
took
that he
step
was
aside
next.
money.
And what I'm telling you is that there was some kind of agreement.
David never
And
took
this is
step
it.
aside.
Hold on, Ness.
David was never even
This
offered
was
step aside.
this was your own. This was your own talking point because you said it. And shout out to you for finally standing on some shit, standing 10 toes on some shit. I love it when you stand on business. You get what I'm saying? Every once in a while you be on your savage shit, but most of the time, I understand what it is. Boxing is very political. You have to play the game. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You try to be unbiased, but sometimes you just can't be. It hurts your soul to be unbiased. Same way that Danny had to leave the show because he couldn't be unbiased. Like I remember you guys started getting into it because you were trying to snap the bias out of him. Motherfucker wouldn't listen. You get what I'm saying? But now he's free to be as biased as he wants. I saw him out at the fight on Saturday. It is what it is. He was too far. I didn't want to run up try to catch his attention or whatever. But shout out to him, man. He's doing his thing. But look, man, David Benavidez asked for an extension. He asked for an extension just to not even take the mandatory at 68. He said, "I'm going up to 75." He went up to 75. How are we supposed to cry for a motherfucker like, oh, he deserves a mandatory when he's the one who moved up to 75 to wait on better Bivol knowing that they have a rematch clause, knowing that's going to be a year and a half.
You're an intelligent fan. You know he moved up because Canelo just wouldn't fight him.
We know that. Do we know that?
Yeah, we know that.
Then why'd you spend so much energy calling David a duck, playing his own fucking audio about the bullshit he be doing?
Because I didn't like exactly like you.
Maybe because like you want to cater to certain crowds. It is what it is on certain days.
I'm just good at devil's advocate.
Shout out to you though, but a lot of us try to stand on real business and shit, man. I'm good at both sides. Shout out to fucking boxing, and hopefully the judges continue to hopefully the judges will actually give us proper scorecards, man. Because motherfucking trying to call in saying, well, it was a split decision for Rayo. Yeah, split decision by a biased fucking judge who fucking Mexican. Motherfucker pointed that shit out. You get what I'm saying? Like Cruz was missing so many shots. It was disgusting. It was disgusting, man. But it is what it is. Shout out to you, Ness. All I'm saying is get this shit right. I'm American before anything. Shout out to Trump, 2024 Trump. We in the building. Kamala Harris scared to even show her face, man. She ducking just like Devin.
You feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
So here is a screenshot of the tweet that we had to keep, stating that David versus Demetrius Andrade is set for November 25th in Las Vegas or Texas and has been confirmed for the WBC interim. The winner will be Canelo's mandatory. It looks like Gvon forgot that because we were talking about Canelo somehow. He didn't realize that. And he's like, oh, well, Sandor, he raised his hand. He's at least the mandatory. Sandor also accepted step-aside money, which means, it's like, yo, you want to fight the champ or you want to let the champ fight, Devin Haney for the same belt that you're supposed to fight Regis for. Nah, give me the check. Let them do their thing. But you defend him, not David, who never got a check. Canelo's just been fighting everybody while David's the mandatory, and they ain't never pay him step aside. They're just like, fuck you. That's what Gvon likes. Who do we got? Oh, yeah, we got Tanque there with his last counter. You still get your free call, Tanque.
What's up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look, this call is just to prop up the Mexicans, August 23rd. We got the Bonilla twins debuting in a 10-round fight. The last dude that did it was Lomachenko. They're going for the WBA belt in Florida.
December 9th, we got a Mexican stack card between Oscar Valdez, Vaquero Navarrete.
Madrimov debuted in a 10-rounder, sir, and so did Andy Cruz. So what do you mean last
Oh
guy to do it?
wow, yeah, great fighters, right? Shout out to my Mexicans. You like to put down like you shat on Brian Flores when you said, "Who the fuck is that?" We didn't watch it. That's a great fucking fight. My boy got robbed. Fucking Lindolfo and the RGBA team got fucking the judges on their deck. But yeah, Bonilla twins, bro. 126 and 115, if I'm not mistaken, WBA belts. No, the young Mexican twins out of Ciudad Juarez, where Brian Flores resides. Don't let Ness fool y'all when he shits on these Mexicans that nobody knows about. Shout out Rafael Espinosa, December 9th, with the rematch against Robesi. Another dude that Ness told you, who the fuck is this guy? He fight nothing but fucking local cab drivers in Mexico. What is he supposed to do? Yeah, beat the shit out of Robesi. Shout out to Angel Ayala, too, another Mexican champion. You know, taking that 115 belt, the one that Sonny lost against Jesse. We picked it up as well. We got to prop on Mexicans up, bro, because you can be shitting on them just because you don't watch enough boxing, bro. Yeah, fuck Puerto Rico. It's fuck Puerto Rico until September 15th. All you Puerto Ricans ain't shit. Have a good one.
All right, all right. Shout out to Baby Joker. You gotta love it, right? Shout out Puerto Rico, baby. QB Stepper, $2. Pitbull got outboxed. Devin got destroyed. 100 emoji. There you go. So Pitbull and Devin is a big fight. Riyadh season. Let's go. Keep it moving. $2. Is Danny still BF with Devin? Doot, 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 doot. Hit my song. Puerto Rican flag. I believe so. Tone Deaf, $10. I'm getting very disgusted with fans that choose boxing as entertainment but hate the players. The dedication that these players put in is lifetime. They're not the Australia breakdancers. That pretends. Okay. Manuel LG, member for 14 months on a prospect level. Salute, champ. Devin versus Broner. Good comeback fight for Devin. I like that. I actually like that. Definitely a good comeback fight. Mad Bent, 100, $5. Tank Menu, Loma Peppered Wings. Frank Footer. Rice Aroni. Rice Arayaroni. Fried Chickerson. Scrambled Egwin de los Santos. Hilarious. Robert, what's going on, champ?
Man, nothing much.
How you feeling?
Oh man, you can see me?
Yep, everything's good. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good.
Man, so I wanted to get you on the show. Obviously, I know you're training for is it a hometown fight?
Yeah, it's a hometown fight. I'm going back to Louisville in September 7th for my 7th fight.
And what was the decision in going back home so soon?
I'm independent right now, so we're doing anything just to keep busy. But I seen that Louisville was having a fight, and you know I know it's gonna be a lot of family that's gonna come out and support. So why not?
For sure. And independent. So what? It was only a 2-fight deal with Pro Box?
Yeah, we doing our own thing right now. We moving on our own. We got a lot of cards that we can move on. There's a lot of fights all around the country, all around the world. So I'd rather just be independent and show my face on any card I can get.
So it was only a 2-fight deal?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that was good exposure. You didn't feel you were getting enough exposure?
It was more than 2, but I mean, it wasn't really what was set for me. They really didn't like my style, and I box. That's me. So if they don't like me boxing, I mean, I'm gone.
Wow. So they were not impressed with your style. That's news to me. I thought you did well on those fights.
I thought so too. I got calls, all types of calls from all different promoters and sponsorships and all types of stuff. But they didn't like it, but everybody else liked it. Reporters, all types of people.
And they were tough fights. It wasn't like you wasn't getting hit. I mean, that's wow. That is it's an unfortunate announcement. I mean, it's not. It doesn't shock me though. Like I've interviewed the father and the son, and I've been to a lot of their fights, and they want them barn burners. But I feel like you was still giving them that in spots. I still feel like you was exchanging and letting your hands go. I don't think you was using the ring excessively.
I mean, both fights, I don't even think there was a spurt of 30 seconds to a minute of me on my back foot. I mean, I was always on the front foot, both fights. And my last fight, the dude was 5-0, but he was constantly moving and running around. But Paulo Malignaggi was even saying it on the as a commentator. He was saying it the whole fight.
So you're going back to Louisville, Kentucky. You're going to shake out in front of your hometown. It's a 6-round fight. What do you know about your opponent?
He's a tough guy. He's Filipino, so he's real tough. I already know. I've seen a couple clips. There's only like a couple rounds of him, but I feel like he's just not on my level. He's not quick enough. But it's gonna be a tough fight. I'm not knocking him, and I'm not overlooking him, but I just know that I'm tough and I'm cold. Y'all just gotta look. I just gotta watch.
What is the contracted weight for this fight?
I'm at it's gonna be 130 plus 2, so 132.
Okay. And what is the plans after this, or are you not looking past this at the moment?
Right now, I'm not looking past this. That's for my team to worry about. Right now, I'm solely focused on this fight.
Well, focus, I know you are, man. You posted the other day that you were sparring Rolly, and you looked bigger than Rolly in the picture. How did that go?
It was great work. I'm a boxer, so with him, he's very awkward and very fast. He's like he got a little twitch quickness to him, and he got some power. So I make sure stay out of that, stay out of harm's way. But I'm still in there. I'm not running or nothing like that.
Nah, for sure. That must be good experience. He's a former champion and all.
Oh yeah, it's great work. I mean, just seeing what I can learn from him. It's not like it's not terrible work. I'm learning from working with him all the time. So, I'm sparring him. I'm sparring him again in like a couple hours.
Oh wow. That's what's up. So you guys have been working out of the Solace gym?
Yeah, he called me, I think last week or Thursday, something like that, and got some work, and he wanted me to come back. So we've been working ever since Monday again, and then today.
Definitely, some of the perks of being out here in Vegas is that, man. You get those calls for elite level sparring that you couldn't, otherwise get in different parts of the world.
Oh yeah, that's why we moved out here, just to be able to be around this. I've been out here for like 9 years now, so we were in Arizona at first, and we seen the difference between Vegas and any other city or state with boxing. Vegas is the mecca, and
for sure.
we able to get a lot of work and a lot of exposure too.
I got a few questions from the people, and then we'll wrap it up. We got Ruiner 504. He says, what do you know about John Almain? I mean, you kind of already, explained that you've seen a few clips, but if you want to add anything to it.
Honestly, there's not really much to give you about him, but you just got to see. You got to see what I can do with him.
We got Octo that says, greetings, champ. How would you say your punch resistance is at 19 years old?
And what would you even say? What would be punch resistance?
I mean, how well you think you take a punch?
I can take a punch. I'm not in there to take a punch though. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's boxing. I'm trying to. It's the art of hitting and not getting hit. So I feel like I got a great chin, but I have no reason to show it.
For sure. We got Toledo Treese in Ohio says, have you heard of Mike Gamble? I think that would be a good fight for you. Ohio versus Kentucky. And do you think Pro Box has boosted your profile more than TBE and TMT did?
I mean, I was fighting on Pro Box, so I mean, it has.
Yeah.
And I know about Mike. I ain't never really met him or anything, but I've seen a couple clips of him.
And the last one is from James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. He says, how do you know? He's just saying, how do you know me? He's so funny. These guys are weird. He says, how do you know the boxing voice? But obviously we met in the gym. Let me make sure. I want to refresh this other page, make sure we ain't got no last minute ones. But Rob, let them know where they can catch you on social media for anybody that isn't following you.
You can follow me on Instagram at King Robert III, and then you can follow me on Twitter at Big King Robert.
And where can they buy tickets? And is there going to be streaming capabilities for your fight if people wanted to watch it? Is it going to be like on Facebook? Is there a streaming site or something that people can watch it?
There will be a streaming site. You gotta see me on Instagram, and then for the tickets, if you're in Louisville, go ahead and hit my dad on Instagram. He's at 2_ Coach Rob, and then 2_ again. Hit him on Instagram and ask him about some tables or some seats, and we got him.
So let me do that. You said 2_ Coach Rob?
Yeah, Coach 2_ and then Coach Rob, and then 2_ again.
All right, I'm going to screen share that for everybody. So if you guys looking for tickets, just go to this Instagram. That's his dad.
Yes.
What's up, Pops? How are you?
How's it going, brother? How you
All
doing?
good. All good.
I just wanted to clear up the Pro Box thing.
For sure. Right. Can we reconnect? Because you guys are having a little bit of choppiness. So I'm gonna drop you off and just jump back in the same link, okay?
All right.
I don't know, it was feeling kind of choppy. But that is Robert Merryweather, formerly with TMT and Mayweather Promotions. Then they signed a long-term deal with Pro Box, and we just found out today, breaking news, that they might have got cut from that deal. So we're going to get the specifics now as we get them to reconnect here. All right. Talk to me, Robert.
Okay, I just wanted to clear something up, right? Pro Box is a good platform. Okay, it was a great opportunity for Robert, right? It's just that some people don't understand that the sport as a whole, right? They want you to go in there and rock 'em, sock 'em. Robert's he's a great boxer. He's very talented. And what people don't understand is he dominated his last fight. He dominated. The guy's 5-0, 6 foot. He was 6'2", with a long wingspan, and Robert still dominated. He don't take many punches, and that's where I think that Pro Box didn't like him not taking a lot of punches. But you have to, in order to, his opponent had to be willing to fight. So at the end of the day, once Robert got in there, touched him a little bit, he started running. And I told them he was going to do that. Robert knows how to win. He's a winner. And, if you look at his box rate, he's only lost one round on one judge's scorecard out of his whole 6 fights. So, at the end of the day, he's a very talented boxer. And some people don't appreciate that. And some people do. He get a lot of good praises on his boxing ability and his boxing style. So, he's been in there with the best of them, and he still shows it.
So what's the plan now? Because obviously, that was, like you said, a great platform. They keep their fighters active. We just seen Angelo Leo, who you guys know personally, become a world champion, and that opportunity came to him from being on Pro Box. So, where do you guys go now to be seen?
Well, Robert's known. He's known. He like okay, we're going home, right? He's the main event. So we've already sold out. We've already sold out all the tables. We got a few tickets left, and he's going to sell out the venue at home. Okay, we got opportunities that people have been calling for us to be on the show right after that, and we're going to take advantage of it. So, like Angelo Leo, he's a good fighter. He's a great fighter, but his style fits Pro Box. What Pro Box is looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's just they gave us a 5-0 guy that we dominated. What more can you expect?
I agree, man. I didn't see anything wrong with the fights. I'm shocked.
They said it was a step up. I didn't think it was a step up. I thought it was going to be what it was. I thought it was going to turn out the way it did. So at the end of the day,
how did come to an end? Because it was more than a 2-fight deal.
Yeah, it was.
Did they put certain fights on the table that you guys refused to take, or did they say?
No. That's one thing. You got to understand. I'll never turn down a fight. I'll never turn down a fight because I don't care who you put him in there with. I feel that he finds a way to win. He knows how to win. He's been in there with some of the best. Robert.
So they just cut you guys then?
No, they didn't. It was mutual. It was like a mutual agreement. It wasn't they cut us.
Okay, but how is it mutual if you feel you're doing everything right and they don't? What was on the table?
Well, see that was the whole thing. We had a guy that was our spokesperson. And I believe he wasn't relaying the messages the right way on both sides.
Got you.
So and it's like with me being a dad, I didn't have access to Gary. So at the end of the day,
did you speak to his son at all? Did you have access to his son?
Yeah, I have access to his son, but that's not Gary.
I mean, that's Gary.
No, that's not Gary. Some people may think it is, but it's not. At the end of the day, Daniel runs the operation. Runs the what goes on campus, but Gary's that's the head.
For sure.
That it's when you get it from the horse's mouth,
it's
that's
different. Absolutely,
it's different.
Absolutely. I can't deny that. But I do feel like Daniel is hands-on and should be able to relay the message without anything getting lost in translation.
He's very hands-on, but at the time, it was going through. I didn't see the problem until afterwards. Because like I said, I thought he did an amazing job his last fight.
Mm-hmm.
We still getting praise, and the fight just showed on Canelo TV Saturday. Huh?
Canelo TV Sports.
Yeah, Canelo TV Sports Saturday. They just replayed it on Canelo TV Sports Saturday.
Nice.
So it's still being aired. People still talking about it.
So Oscar moved to Vegas.
Yeah.
Top ranks in Vegas. I'm sure they've heard all about Robert and all the many sparring sessions that they've seen in their gym. I think Top Rank would be a fantastic place because they just develop. They're very good at developing and man, if he were with Top Rank, they could potentially build that fight between him and Abdullah up. Abdullah doesn't have a nemesis at the moment. And, your son is campaigning in that 130, 135 is something, or even, man, with the right machine behind you, even the Moten fight could be built up. He's at 126, right? So he has to move up to you guys.
Right.
It's a lot of action out there, man. I wish you guys the best.
There's a whole lot of action out here, There's a whole lot of action out here. And Robert, I feel he's one of the top young guys out here right now. So he's hot.
Well, Robert Sr., let them know how the best way to get a hold of you for those tickets that are still available.
You can hit me on, like he said, on Instagram, or you can hit me on Facebook, Robert Merryweather.
All right, well, I want to thank the both of you, obviously, for coming on. Wish you the best. And when you get that streaming information, let me get it so that I can put it out to the audience, because obviously we want to watch.
We appreciate it.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Merryweathers. Thank them for coming on. Man, Pro Box ain't playing. They really want certain type of fights. And I'm over here texting in the background trying to get that answered, and nothing. Mum's the word. So crazy, because I was texting with Gary Jonas like yesterday. I'm checking my texts now. I was trying to get him to jump on. Yeah, yesterday. I was seeing if he had 15 minutes. And sorry for the pause, but I'm texting him again, see if he's free for that 15 minutes now, because he was free yesterday and I didn't see the text, bro. I got all my shit on silent so it doesn't ring on the show, and I missed so many texts like that, bro. He said, I had texted him during the show at 8:44. Oh, well, that's what it was. He did take quite a while. Look, he texted me back at 9:59, so that's another reason why I missed it. But yeah, he was ready an hour later or so. And it just slipped. But it would have been good to get him then, but now it's even better to get him today, because there was a lot of shit we wanted to talk about with Gary yesterday. Specifically Turki Al-Sheikh's, just that his interview is kind of, it was almost like he could see the future. So it'd be funny to get his takes now on all the newfound people Turki has cut off. We got CYP with a counter.
Good interview. Look, man, I don't understand this, man. But shout out to all the dudes. I think it's a few that know my wife, because I heard somebody say something that I don't control my own family. That was weird, because any man who knows me knows I'm an alpha dog. Everybody know my wife is submissive. She don't mind saying it. She follows my lead. She loves me. I get no problems from my wife. That is insane. As a matter of fact, if I was at home, I have her come on and tell y'all. Like, that's what kind of family we got. Like, we walk it like we talk it. Like, we are examples, and that's why Mama Lobos and others rock with us. I'm sorry, Jivon, but me and my wife, the Moore family, we are great examples to our community. I'm so sorry to tell you. Matter of fact, we just signed a couple of athletes this week. But that's real business. We're gonna keep it fake about the show. I'm a horrible person on the show. But I was thinking about this shit, Ness. I was trying to find this community, right? It's called a community of credit, right? Because I keep hearing people say that I'm not going to get credit. I'm not going to get credit. So I started looking, going to the dictionary. I started looking and doing my research, and I couldn't find this community of credit. I'm like, so if you're not a real boxer, you're not a pro, you're not an amateur boxer, you're not a YouTube boxer, you're not on BoxRec, you ain't got no fan base, who are these people that are not going to give you credit, since everybody at TBV has said they will give you credit? This community of credit says we'll give you credit. Could somebody please help me and the whole audience figure out where is this community of credit that Jivon is talking about? It ain't Sean Porter and them. It ain't the amateurs in them. Like, He ain't nowhere found as no boxer nowhere. So I'm trying to figure out like who's going to be upset. But I'm proud of you for going to fight this weekend on your birthday, man. Happy birthday. But I want you to give us the dude's stats because you looked up my dude's stats. My dude was 7 years younger than me, 20 pounds heavier than me. I want to make sure that you end up in there fighting no bum. And the last thing I ask you, Javon, make sure the dude is popular enough, big enough, and good enough to get you some credit. Because I doubt that dude you fighting is bigger than me. I doubt that dude is more popular than me. I doubt that dude make more money than me. I doubt that dude look better than me. I doubt any of that is true. But if it is, I apologize to you immediately. But I can guarantee you this, crowd, that dude he fighting, he ain't gonna get more credit for beating that dude than he would for beating me. So we need to stop this. And like Ness said, just leave me alone, dog. Like, leave me alone. If you don't want to fight me, cool. Mama Lobo, shout out to you. But you really, really got Javon mad. Like, you pissed him off so much that every call he mentions me, when I didn't even know you said that about me, Mama Lobos, I had to go listen to the call. So shout out to you again. But Javon, stop taking me so personally, dog. Because you ain't getting no credit. I'll be back. CYP out.
All right, now I'm going to need you, as I let you get your call uninterrupted, because he obviously is the one that is saying your name, so I know you wanted to respond. But now y'all both need to leave each other alone. Just keep it boxing. Don't talk about each other. And if you want to, talk about each other subliminally. Don't say each other names so that the other one isn't sure if you're talking about him, because we going nowhere, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We should have got a fight. We not getting a fight, and we can't keep wasting time on that shit, man. Like, for real. He just, you know, he don't want to fight, and that's cool. You know, he got his reasons. We gonna let him keep his reasons, but we can't keep going on with these constant calls, taken away from the show, talking about something that we know not gonna happen. Like, and don't. So what I'm saying is, CYP, don't feed into him, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to troll you, but then don't want to fight. So don't feed into him, and don't say his name so that he doesn't say that you are antagonizing him or whatever. Like, we just want to move on, but we all gonna end it with a poll. Will you give Javon credit? Will you give Javon credit? We're going to make that poll since we made a few polls for CYP. Let me see if this last option fits. It does. So, will you give Javon credit for beating CYP at Border Wars despite weight difference? Yes, no. Depends on how fight goes. If they fight, they both get credit. And let's just end it with that. We don't need to hear y'all. Like, unless y'all say, yo, we agreed to fight, I'm showing up, we good off your build-up. H-Town, counterpunch. Courtesy of Kenyo Taylor with the $20 super chat for counterpunches for 4 community members.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
One of those are for you. This counterpunch is courtesy of Kenyo Taylor.
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you, champ.
Hey, shout out to Kenyo. Hey, nah, man. You know, like I said, man, we're here to watch Ness rejoice over Devin. We're not here for Devin. We're here to watch Ness rejoice over Devin because he's been moping, he's been sad, he's been grumpy.
I'm showing you how to be a fan. You don't turn your back on your favorite fighter.
So now we're here to be like, look at my dog, he's back. I'm pretty sure today's walk with his wife is gonna be extra happy. He's gonna be like walking around in the background. Why do birds suddenly appear every time Devin's near? Just like you, I love Devin Haney. But yeah, but you know how it goes, man. That's your dog, man. I'm happy for you, man. Either way, though, hey, Come get that Keith Thurman work, man. Where's Tip, man? Where's my Thurman supporters? That's the work we need. That's that name. He's got the pop. He's got the motion. He's got all of it. You know, he's got the name. It gives Devin some clout. He be somebody people so-called avoided. You know, wasn't Keith Thurman avoided, Des?
I mean, according to Tip, he was ducked for sure.
For sure. So I mean, he's gonna go up there against a viable name, a monster that people are scared of. I mean, I don't know what more y'all want. That's the fight, Ness. Stop looking at Pitbull Cruz. That dude's never been a Pitbull. He's always been a goddamn Chihuahua. He got lucky against Tank. You know, Tank fought. I don't know what Tank was probably out partying the night before.
Hey, maybe now y'all realizing that I'm just a step ahead of y'all. I did a show a few days ago telling y'all Turkey doesn't give us what we want. Now y'all calling in to tell me y'all don't want Devin versus Isak. That's what Turkey want.
But man, I don't know. He must have a real good relationship with Devin, trying to feed him some food so he could look good. Because we all know Devin dominates little guys that he could hug on and tire out. You know, that it is what it is, man. That's a perfect fight for him. You know, I don't know why people keep on acting like Pitbull Cruz is some kind of devastating puncher. Come on, man. That guy's a C-class fighter, man. They got lucky. It is what it is. But then, you know, well, you never know, huh? I guess you're right, Ness, because Devin got bad luck against C-class fighters. You might be right. I don't know. I'm out.
My bad, y'all. You know I'm solo dolo and I'm sending these texts. H-Town, you're a funny guy, man. Funny guy, you guys. Let me get to these super chats. We got the Pull-Out Bandit, $2. Turk only make black versus brown. White fights.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Black versus brown, brown, white fights. He's Heyman Jr. All right. Lake County, $2. Whether you like or hate him, you're here for Haney. Kevin, $2. I'd like to see Devin versus Claggett with 8 thumbs up. 8. Dude got maybe 8 losses. You see what I'm saying? Boxing is so weird. Didn't that fight get announced and they called Devin a cherry picker? Lake County, $2. And I quote, some say hating is confused admiration. End quote. Nas. THV. Huh? Oh, so he changing my name and the Boxing Voice name. So I guess I'm Nas, not Ness. And this is the Haney voice, not the Boxing Voice. I get you. You funny. Jeremiah, $2. I got Cruz, KO Devin. He might catch Devin with a hook. That's what I'm talking about. Rock with your boy. We got 2 more counterpunches for CYP. Well, actually, yeah, 2, because he sent his own. Plus, Kenyo sent one for him. And one for H-Town. And one for Joker. And one for G-Von. Shout out Kenyo with the $20 super chat. I'm sure I dropped the bomb. We're going to drop another one just in case. Then we got Eduardo. I said that all wrong. Eduardo. That's so sad. That's so sad, Eduardo. That's not Eduardo. That's Edgar. We got Edgar with the $5 counterpunch for CYP. So that's 2 for CYP. We got H-Town. I'm not here for Haney. I'm here for Ness. Hyping his favorite fighter, looking like Krispy Kreme. Haney voice is back. Rolling on the floor, laughing on the floor, rolling on the floor, laughing on the floor. Keith Thurman, where you at, Tip? So again, it's not up to Keith Thurman or Tip. It's up to Turkey Al-Sheikh and what he wants. And what he wants is Isak. But when Ness said he only gives you what he wants and not what we want, y'all said we need to be happy. So be happy you getting Devin versus Isak. Your own words. Lake County, I told you, Measy cans for Trump, Ness. Thanks, G. Vaughn. Laugh out loud. DZ3 $2. DC3 $2. Everything good, Ness? Had to end early yesterday. Yeah, no. Everything is straight. Everything is straight. Shit happens sometimes. H-Town, $5 at DC3. Ness is good. He just had to go to church to thank God. Devin is back. My dog was worshiping Lord Haney. Rolling on the floor emoji. He said, F the show. Brambo, $2. Javon can't troll someone he ducked. Joseph Harrison, $2. H-Town makes me ashamed to live in Houston. Damn. Why y'all be doing them like that? Javon counter.
Yes, sir. Hey, Ness. Like I called on the first call, and I said, hey, you like to try to spin shit and do weird shit. For the record, it's everybody could play it back. You're the only one who brought CYP into the mix. You were trying to say like he has a voice when it comes to Mexicans when he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You did
No,
that,
I didn't
but
bring him into the
shout out
mix.
to you.
I didn't bring him into the mix in your call. I spoke on CYP. I said I should let CYP on to defend Isak as
Well,
he is half
maybe
Mexican.
you shouldn't have said that. That was
You couldn't help
I,
yourself but want to
that's
attack CYP
that's like
verbally instead of in the ring, and you chose to use your time on your call to say, why are you bringing up CYP? He's a quarter Mexican, like you fucking know him. You don't know him. You obsessed with him. You fucking obsessed,
bro.
champ. You literally calling back in to talk about him
Ness,
again.
relax.
You obsessed.
I got respect for you. You need to
And I
relax.
respect you, but you obsessed. Move on. I asked y'all both to move on from each other.
All right. You over talk and all this other weird shit. But like I said, man, you brought him into the mix, and that's just what I'm gonna say about that shit. But yeah, and but see, you tell me to move on, and then you put up the poll. Like, dude is 50 pounds lighter than me. It's crazy that people the other day
Because
were saying
you the only one
Hold
that
on.
has an issue with credit, so we trying to get you your credit that you are
Yeah.
seeking. This is the
Because I'm
credit
I'm
you
gonna
are
get a fight on
seeking.
Saturday. I'm gonna get a fight on Saturday, which will hopefully be equally matched. Someone within my weight division. Someone not pretending to be 200 pounds, but 185. You get what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
This is
But
your obsession. CYP is your obsession. Move on.
you a funny guy, but then take down the poll. Like you a funny guy. You do whatever you got to for the
I'm
counters.
giving you
It's cool. It's
your
cool.
credit. I'm giving you
Nah, you're
your
not.
credit.
Hey,
I
anyways, Ness,
said, hey,
look,
you
man.
don't talk about him.
Look,
He won't talk
look.
about you.
Ness,
We're going to put up the poll to see if you would get your credit. End it. I said, we're going to end it with the poll. I literally
anyways,
said
hey,
this.
Ness, you the one trolling now at this point. But look, Devin, honestly though, so what is he doing though? Like, you want him to get some tune-ups to prepare himself for the Ryan shit, or you don't want him to ever fight Ryan again? Because I
My
was confused.
stance.
I thought they need to run it back in blood.
Yeah, that is my stance. As soon as
So
Ryan is
so
on
basically, he's getting tune-ups
365.
in the meantime to prepare himself for the big dog, right?
No,
That's all I need to hear from
he's getting a
from your
tune-up
mouth.
to get ready for Isak in Riyadh season.
Nah, man. Nez, you know what it is, man. He's taking tune-ups to get ready for the big dog.
For the
You know what I
big
mean?
dog, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
Okay.
hey,
Okay.
the motherfucker who had a billionth of a milligram in his system, but that's supposed to turn him into Superman.
Feel like
Hey,
it's your
give
turn.
that shit to somebody in the community and see if they.
He think he gonna trigger me with that. He triggered. I'm not triggered. He triggered. But Joker, you also got a counter. Treese, you also got a counter. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. I'm trying to get to 230,000. Can you help a brother out? I'm at 229,677. So we just need a few more to get to the next goal.
Y'all.
What up?
What up, though? What up, though? Damn it, Ness. See, man, you a funny guy, Ness, man. You know what? It's crazy. I was listening in. I heard. Guess what? I heard a motherfucker say that Adrian Broner is a good fight for Devin Haney now. Goddamn, Midwest
Tuna.
Mafia. It
Tuna.
took Devin to get his ass kicked in the fight that I asked him not to take.
Devin didn't get his ass kicked. Devin got
Oh,
cheated. Rephrase that.
oh.
Devin got
He got
cheated.
he got his ass kicked while being cheated.
He
My
got
bad. You
cheated.
accurate. My
He
fault.
got
You right. He got
cheated.
his ass kicked while being cheated.
He
My
got
fault. Two things to
cheated.
be true.
He got cheated.
You,
He
you're
wouldn't have got his
accurate.
ass kicked if it wasn't any cheating involved.
Unfortunately, this is boxing and not basketball. If a motherfucker goes to cheat in basketball, is you don't get your ass kicked in that sport. But in this sport, he got his ass kicked while the other guy was cheating, unfortunately. But it's crazy how Broner is a good fight for my guy now after I told this guy before the Ryan shit, don't do it. Don't do it, Dev. Don't do it. You should be fighting Broner in the Midwest. Come over here and fuck with us, gang. Oh, no. Broner, he washed up. He shouldn't be in there. But now all of a sudden it's a good fight now. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. And then when I bring up Robert Guerrero for my nigga Boots, oh no, but see, that's the shit. We gotta break the glass on Robert Guerrero. I'ma say it again. I heard you niggas scrambling yesterday for opponents. Theo Clayton bringing that nigga out the woodwork. I ain't seen cousin Eon.
Bruh, at least he ain't get his body destroyed like Robert Guerrero. Robert Guerrero is not only old but shop worn. Like, stop saying that. You lose credibility.
I don't give a fuck. It's about the profile. I'm trying to build my fighter, man. Don't nobody know who the fuck no Chakram Giasov is. I'm sorry. He might be a good fighter. I don't give a fuck. I don't know who these foreign ass fellas are, bro. But I know who Robert Guerrero is. He was in the ring with Floyd, bro. He was in the ring with Keith, bro. He's a you see me? He beat up Berto. I heard a motherfucker say that Keith Thurman a good fight for Devin. My nigga Robert Guerrero been more active than Keith Thurman. What the fuck?
But who's
I'm trying to figure it out, Ness.
Who's more shop worn and who already beat who?
You like, talking? Come on. Well, if that's the case, well, that's cool. So when I threw Pacquiao out here as an option for Devin, as a motherfucker talking about shop worn, and my nigga Pacquiao as another fighter who's been more active than Keith Thurman.
He wasn't coming off a scandal. He wasn't coming off. He was an active fighter, undisputed 2-division champion. You want him to fight an old man in Pacquiao?
Man, come on, man. But who the fuck is y'all digging up, man? You motherfuckers is digging up nobodies, man. Damn, put the nigga in the ring. You telling me he washed up? Well, damn, Devin told me he retired a nigga. That's gonna help your profile more than beating up on motherfucking Isak Cruz.
It's different circumstances.
I don't care about no Isak Cruz, gang. I don't care about no motherfucking Sandor Martinez,
well, that's
gang.
What Turkey want. That's what Turkey want.
You may feel
man,
like it's your
Turkey
turn.
don't. Hey, man, Turkey need to be listening to this.
Turkey want that. That's what Turkey want. See? Now they seeing what me and Tip was talking about. You feel me? Now y'all can see, right? Nah, too late for that. Turkey said we getting Dev versus Isak. That's what we getting.
Good Lord, man. Shout out to the PBC. I'd like to thank Al Heyman, first of all. Yeah, man. I ain't too big on Isak versus Devin, man. But you know what? But before I get into anything, man, I just gotta say, shout out to Devin Haney, man. Shout out to Devin Haney. Dev done came back, you know what I'm saying? And he made a tweet, man, and that tweet just like it blew my mind. He was like, yeah, I've been out for a while, you know what I'm saying? And he said something like shit ain't been the same since he been gone. Like you right, Dev. You know what I'm saying? The people can stay awake for fights now. You know what I'm saying? Like the people ain't falling asleep no more. You know, shit has changed since you been gone. And you know what I'm saying? Now you coming back to put us all to sleep again. You know, Devin the Decision Haney, man. Devin the Decision Haney.
You a hater.
But yeah, y'all talking this Isak Cruz. Listen, man. I don't want to see that fight right now. Only because I think Isak need to get in the gym, you know what I'm saying, add somebody to the team, and you know what I'm saying, you know, learn how to cut off the ropes. Like Sean Porter said he would love to work with Isak Cruz. I would love to see Isak Cruz implement Sean Porter into his camp just to help his footwork and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Before he even gets a Devin Haney fight. With that being said, man, I hear H-Town talking some BS talking about put Thurman in the ring like Keith won't kill that boy. So you know what I'm saying? Give him a tune-up, man. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, it's not even a tune-up.
Is
Give
Keith
him a
allowed
hard
to
fight.
fight on a Riyadh season
card?
card?
I ain't saying Keith. Because, you know, we loyal to Al. You know what I'm saying? We Al Heyman gang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? We PBC till we die. That's how it is over here on this side. But there's a guy out there. There's a guy who's also been calling out a Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? The one and only, man. He done beat up on the Midwest Mafia. I think y'all know who I'm talking about. That boy Stone Cold, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a 60-minute man in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Blair the Flair Cobbs, man. You know what I'm saying? Put Devin Haney in the ring with Blair the Flair. Don't give us no BS tune up. You know what I'm saying? Shows you can get back in there with a puncher, a dude who's active. You know what I'm saying? A guy who said he didn't want to fight for a belt right away. Blair Cobbs, man. It's respectable. You know what I'm saying? Blair's due for a big fight. You're not gonna fight Sandor. At least Blair gonna sell the fight. You know, Blair gonna talk his shit. Fight Blair the Flair, man. That's what we want. We want Blair the Flair Cobbs in the ring with Devin Haney. Bill Haney. Put it out there, man. Put it out there. Blair versus Dev for Dev 2024 comeback, man. Turkey Al-Sheik, what's up, man? Stop giving us these BS fights. Dude trying to throw Pitbull in there. Nah, that's not what we want, man. That's not what we want. We want Blair Cobbs in Riyadh season. Respectfully.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your
All
time.
right. Looks like we got CLT Meach with another super chat, $2. He says, y'all forgot a judge scored the Haney fight, 112-112. Which Haney fight? Which Haney fight? We got El Tanque.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yo, shout out to the person that sent that counter punch.
Can you tell
Back on that Mexican prop shit, bro. October 12th, we got Yair Frank, a young phenomena. Another dude that gets in work with Gallo Estrada coming up in the ranks. He about to fight Raquinel for the WBC silver at 115. And then Ness, I was gonna ask you, bro. You think Angelo will come back to pro box and give us a title fight there?
I mean, I think he'll do a title fight back in Albuquerque under Pro Box if he doesn't already get some sort of co-promotion deal with Top Rank to be on ESPN.
Yeah, cause I've been peeping pro box, bro. They like to bring Mexicans to their shows and for debuts. There's one dude that's calling out Leo's name, and he's up there in the rankings as well. His name is Brian Mercado, El Chillon. So if y'all see him lined up with Angelo Leo, don't be surprised if he puts Leo on his ass. This dude got mad power, 28 wins, 23 knockouts, 1 loss. You know, if you guys catch him on that Pro Box card as an Angelo Leo opponent, don't sleep on the dude. He's sleeping motherfuckers for reals in Mexico. Like I said, Ness, don't watch a lot of Mexican shit. A lot of people that call in don't watch a lot of smaller guys because they say they throw too many punches. They don't even knock each other out. And then they're over here glazing Bohachuk and Virgil, 2 big-ass dudes that all they did was throw punches and then knock each other out. Y'all are fucking weird. Weird-ass fans. Y'all praise these big dudes that throw 700 punches but still can't lay each other out. The little dudes do that shit all the fucking time, but nobody wants to watch them. Y'all are some crazy-ass fans, man. Y'all need to watch more boxing, because if you like shit like that, them lower weights, you get fights like that every single time. Mad punches, people touching the canvas, going 12 rounds, war. What you got from Bohachuk and Virgil. You know? What you get from David and Vosdick. Punchers with volume that don't got no power. That's what's down there. I don't know what you guys praise these big-ass dudes that throw a lot of punches and can't knock anyone out. Y'all giving too much praise but shit on the little dudes. That's all I got, Ness. Well, yeah, fuck Puerto Rico.
What up? We got Mason.
What's going on with you, boss?
What up?
Hey, man, these niggas is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. That baby Joker motherfucker. Total piece of shit. The Tip Bayless nigga with the ABC dick eating. These niggas, bro, this shit, it make me not even want to listen to this shit. Hearing these niggas call in, talking this dumbass shit. I can't do. Is Baby Joker fighting in Border Wars, bro?
No.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Because if he want to fight, man, I get that nigga to fight that he won't. Because he call in fucking show every day, talking that shit on the telephone, tough guy shit. I mean, just running his mouth, man. And I done heard enough of his shit, bro. So if that nigga want to fight, man, September 14th, I'm with it. I got my USA boxing card. I park blood. That nigga talk too fucking much. He was up there disrespecting Two-Tone the other day. Nigga, Two-Tone ain't say shit to the nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro. And I'm sorry for cussing, man, because that ain't even my character. That ain't even my style. But that dude run his mouth too much, and somebody need to put an end to that shit, bro. And that's my fucking call, bro.
All right. Yeah. So the only thing I'm going to say is that everybody is entitled to call in and, root for their countryman, they fighter, whatever. Some people go harder than others. I think that y'all just got to take that energy that you see Joker have for his hatred of other certain fighters and apply that to your love of certain fighters. For every call that he call in and hate on somebody, y'all got to be uplifting someone, We got Mr. Lemons, $816, Tip, can Thurman make it through a camp? Injury free? I don't know about that, Tip. I don't know about that. But Tip did count it in. Let me catch up on these super chats real quick. We got Superstar AT $2. Ramirez? Question mark. What? As a fight? Ramirez and Barboza are allegedly in a fight. We just gotta wait for the date of the announcement. But it was announced that they fighting. Kenyo Taylor with a tip for Kenyo Taylor with a counter for Tip as well. So you got two now, my friend.
Yeah, I'm about to get my 50 Cent on, man. Man, what the fuck did niggas say fuck me for? You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy. What I do, bro? Damn. Hey, but nah, I just wanted to call back in, man.
He said with your excessive PBC love, but in other words.
Hey, man. Why he hating on me? Because I support Al Heyman, bro, and everything Al Heyman does for boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't support Al Heyman, and I should be praising the dude that got an honorary Hall of Fame award. You know what I'm saying? Honorary Hall of Fame position after only being in boxing for a year. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not supposed to praise Al Heyman. That's cool, man. That's cool. It is what it is. But anyway, I just came back. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to pay homage, man. I had to pay homage to the next Puerto Rican superstar, man. You know what I'm saying? The one.
He must have got a call. Yo, Tip Bet List.
Okay.
We hear you now. Oh, he done dropped off. Hawk, Maryland. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. Looks like right now we have 422 thumbs up with over 1,200 people watching. That's nasty work. Go ahead, Hawk.
Ain't too much. Hey, yeah, I like to see old Devin Haney get back. I was saying that, ain't nobody gonna be missing that style of his. That, he boxed real good. He's a real good boxer and everything. So you don't need to be taking off for no year. You got to get out there and stay busy. And they can put him in with Eastside. I don't think Eastside, I picked Ryo. I don't think Cruz hit hard. I think Cruz is just like a busy bee who just keeps being real busy. That's what he does. He's just busy. And it'll be a good fight for Haney. But I don't know as far as Haney go. I I just like to see him get back out there, sitting around. I know they got the court cases and all that they try and do with Garcia, but get back out there and get in the ring, get in the fight, get people seeing you, so everybody don't have all these questions. You know, that talk, you know, his father talking and everything. That's great, but he got to get back in that ring, man. So whoever they put him in there with, I just say he got to get back in the ring because that particular style of boxing is not that popular. It if it's football, it would add up to being flag football. Like nobody's getting hurt. So, but just get back out there and get busy. And I wish Devin Haney the best. TBV, your number one. That's
Appreciate you, Hawk. Appreciate you. We got H-Town counter.
What up, Nick? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Tip, you have another counter.
H-Town, baby. Hey, and now that I guess Tip has turned down the Keith fight since he'd rather see Keith make no money. Because I mean, who's he gonna fight at PBC, Canelo or Tank? Ain't nobody else there for him to make money. So
He could
where we
always
going with this?
reschedule with Zoo. Zoo always wanted. He still wants that name. It's a big name for him.
Yeah, that's possible. So what do you want to see Devin at, Ness? 140 or 147?
I need to see him at either way. I got to just see him take a punch.
Because if he's going to 140, man, the only thing there is going to be champions. Anything else, people are going to view it as no one's going to want to watch it unless he's.
I think that the obvious division is 40. Like, I mean, who does Turkey Al-Sheikh have? He don't got welterweights. Jaron.
That's it. Boots, and whoever else he could pay to bring in that's available.
Exactly.
Like,
So it just
Blair.
don't look like it's a welterweight fight for Devin right now. I don't know. We'll see.
Because I mean, 140, man. I don't think anybody's gonna want to see no tune-up at 140. It's not gonna look good for him optics wise. I mean, for him to come back to the ring, yeah, it'll be good to get in there and see where he's at. But you know, as fandom wise, you know, there's gonna be more pour on Devin Haney if he's in there with a nobody, especially on the undercard. He ain't never gonna get a big fight after that. They're gonna be saying, man, he was on the undercard fighting a nobody, and you want him to fight a big name?
Only haters gonna say that because I'm always happy that I could get a stat card. I was extremely happy to pay the $80 and get all those great main events on the last Crawford card.
And I'm with you there. I like getting my money's worth, but you know, we got Tip Bayless and those guys that they just want to see one star up top, you know? And of course, hey, there's a lot of them. It seems like me and you are in the minority to that. So
I can't deny that.
Yeah, it's stupid to me. Why you want to pay $80 for one guy instead of $80 to watch five guys? You know?
Exactly.
But I don't see nowhere for him to go at 140. Ness. Everything's too dangerous. I mean,
that's
Pitbull,
why I say
but
the people that say, "Oh, he's an undercard fighter," they still in the fight. They gotta be still in it because there's no way you want to pay 80 for just Tank and Frank. Like this, you should be ashamed of yourself if you you want to just openly give $80 for that. Like, I want to pay 80 for cards like the Bud card we just got.
hey, you know what? You just said that name right there, Ness. What about Frank coming up to fight Devin? Frank's too big for 135, man. He got no business down there, man.
I can't say no to that. Frank ain't even win the world title, you know?
But it's not
so you got to say yes to that. And again, it's about who Al-Sheikh is rocking with. This is an Al-Sheikh thing. Tariq Walls, is there a line? Excuse me, is there a weight line for the calls? Hell yeah. But is this you, this caller that we don't know from the 408? Is this what? San Jose, Bay Area? Who's this? 408? 408? 408? All right. I tried. So if anybody's on the line and you're waiting and you feel like I didn't get you probably never pressed 1. So that's where you went wrong. So if there's a Tariq on the line, I bet you your name is Tariq. 704?
Nah, I'm not Tariq, bro.
Well, you made it to the front of the line. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. Yeah.
Hey, you know what needs to happen at 40? A lot of
Tournament.
people don't really know this storyline. What was that?
Tournament, but I guess it was a rhetorical question. What's your name, champ?
Yeah, it was rhetorical, but a tournament would be that would be fire too. But a lot of people don't know the storyline with Rayo and Tio, man. That should happen next, I think.
Oh yeah, we know it. We
Rayo
interviewed him. Rayo knocked him down and allegedly knocked him out in a separate sparring. What's your name though?
I'm Christian, man. I'm out of 704 North Charlotte.
Christian, good to meet you.
Yeah.
So
nice to meet y'all
yeah,
too,
we
man.
actually know that story, man. We've interviewed Rayo when he was.
Okay.
Yeah. We even interviewed David's father, Jose, who still manages Rayo and who was training him at the time, and said that he was there and stuff like that. So we know it. They just need to like provide some footage or sit down interviews with the two talking about it. And yeah, no, that's a good fight. I mean, he's
Tio
at 40.
Don't bring Rayo up ever.
No, and the other day he was asked about him, and he cursed him out instead of saying he wanted to fight him. So it's weird.
Yeah, right. And I just feel like, Tank is like king. He's like the little guy, right? But he's like the best of little guys, if that makes sense. Like, I think it kind of stopped at 40, but if Tank or if Rayo can make that Tio fight, I feel like the winner of that will be Tank's biggest threat at 40, honestly. And we forget Tank is like you remember the list that he was saying he had before he retired? I feel like it's gonna be Tio, Shakur. It's about six guys. I feel like that he gonna fight, and then I just feel like that's gonna be it for Tank. But shit, that's all I had to say, man. I just wanted to bring up the Rayo Tio matchup. I just feel like that would be a real good fight. And yeah, man, I watch you all the time, bro. It was nice chopping it up with you.
Appreciate you, champ. Keep calling in, man. Salute North Carolina. We found Tariq. Talk to us, champ.
Hey, what's going on, Ness?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I was just calling in about the whole Devin Haney combo. Do you hear noise in my background?
Nah, you good. You good.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I was calling about the whole Devin Haney conversation. I just hate how people forget how the whole situation went down with him and Ryan. Like Ryan didn't miss weight and get caught with the PEDs. I just feel like it's a whole double standard, because if it went down like that with Devin, I feel like he would have got so much backlash for that. And also, I think Devin and Pitbull will be a real good fight. It's not like Pitbull was trash against Rayo. He just got outboxed. So I really think Devin and Pitbull will be a good fight. They're both still good fighters at 140. And I hate when people be like, the smaller guy. If you fight at that weight class, then you fight at that weight class. Like, that's how it is. But appreciate it, Ness.
All right. Appreciate you. We got Tip, Bellis Counter.
Yeah, how much time I have on my last counter?
I don't know, bro. You got two now, though. Somebody else sent you one.
Forget it. Yeah, no, I was coming in, man, because I wanted to, praise Edgar Belonga, man, because, he gonna put it on the show come September 14th, man. I just came in to, praise the new face of boxing, man. And I just had to give thanks to Al Heyman for, getting him his biggest fight, against Canelo Alvarez, Al Heyman really out here making stars. And, we can't wait until Berlanga actually crosses that street and becomes a PBC superstar when he leaves Eddie Hearn,
Remember,
man. So,
remember, remember that Berlanga already turned down the Floyd Mayweather contract and Al Heyman contract. Don't forget that.
hey, man, but
He
look,
chose
he
Eddie.
still got.
He chose Eddie over Al, and he still got the fight with the Al Heyman
Nah,
fighter.
he chose Eddie over
So
Al,
he
and
did good.
Al Heyman
Nah,
still
Eddie got
decided
him
to
that
give him
fight.
his
Eddie
biggest
got him
fight,
that
man.
fight. Eddie got him that
Man,
fight.
come on, bro. Let's be for real. Eddie ain't get him that fight.
He's with
Al got him that
Eddie.
fight.
He's with Eddie,
Man,
and he got the
Al
fight.
got him the fight, man.
How?
Al got
Make
him the
it
fight.
make it
'Cause
logical.
Al and Canelo went over the list, and they was like, "Yo, we gonna take him.
Okay,
We gonna take him."
but he's with
Right,
Eddie, so Eddie got him the fight.
man. Eddie was just there, bro. That's where we
Eddie
gonna
was
leave that at.
selling
Eddie
that
was
fight
just
to
there.
Canelo when Canelo was with him. What are you talking about? You sound crazy. That's old fight. That's what I
Come on,
said.
bro.
Eddie been selling that fight.
Anyway, man, listen, we gonna see a movie come September 14th when Edgar Berlanga walks out with 30 Terror Squad chains. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe with the lean back remix. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go crazy. I heard Daddy Yankee gonna be there. It's gonna be a movie, bro. It's gonna be a movie. But yeah, moving on, man. Blair Cobbs, man. That's the fight, man. Y'all gotta stop playing these games. Listen, I know a lot of y'all say, oh, y'all talking about the Ryan Garcia situation. Well, man, look, if we want to see Devin in there with another puncher, and you know what I'm saying, somebody athletic who got footwork unlike Regis, put him in there with Blair Cobbs. Cause you know what I'm saying, Blair Cobbs got all that. Blair Cobbs got the footwork. Blair Cobbs got the punching power. That's the fight to make, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all not gonna sit and say Blair Cobbs not better than Regis. Blair Cobbs 10 times better than Regis,
I
bro.
like the Blair fight.
You know,
If you're talking about Devin, I like that fight.
yeah, respectfully, bro. And he just beat a legend. He just beat the
I
youngest
like Blair,
full
man.
division champion, and Adrian Broner, man. He just beat a legend, bro. He due for a big fight, man. We need Blair Cobbs versus Devin Haney. Blair Cobbs, we need to get Blair Cobbs on the show. Right now, everybody on the show needs to go to IG and message Blair Cobbs and tell him to hop on the Boxing Voice,
And
bro.
tell him stop being bougie.
Yeah, man. Cause we need to get that fight made, man. We need to get that fight made. We need to get Blair out here. But I'm gonna use my last counter next time, man. Shout out to the dude
You
who's
may
hating on
feel
me.
like it's your time,
All right.
but it's not your time.
We got Kenyo Taylor. He says, flag football, Haney, Shakur fights. Perfect analogy. Ain't shit. DC3, $5. Counterpunch for Pristine Sports. If he duck, give it to me. What the hell? That's a 1 minute counterpunch because that was a super chat. Tariq, shout out. He says, I'm in Augusta, Georgia, 706. We found you. Thanks for calling in, champ. FYI, though, one more. Oh, you already a member, Tariq. Shout out to you. It's Kenyo that's not a member. Kenyo, you sent all those super chats today. $3, you the member for the month, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just join the gang, support the team. We got James in Atlanta. What up? Shout out Georgia's growing. My man was just calling from Augusta. Now we got Atlanta. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yo, man. Shout out to my Augusta brethren, man.
Word.
Yo, what's up, Ness? What's going on with you, man? I like how Tip just came in. And just talked about what we should have been talking about today, man. We should have been talking more about Edgar Berlanga. Should have been talking about how he brought himself out of his own contract, how he overcame depression, you know, how he manifested this upcoming fight that he's about to do, and how he's about to have a superstar performance. Bruh, you know, Floyd Mayweather was trying to sell him that, hey, you could be as big as Tank, you could be big as this, you could be big as me. But you know what? You gotta respect Berlanga because he chose his own path. He signed with Eddie Hearn, and he like, hey, I appreciate your advice, man, but I'm gonna do it my way. He ain't need Floyd Mayweather's backing or Al Heyman. So he did what he did, and he still got the fight that he manifested with Canelo Alvarez. Now with Devin Haney. Oh man, why these motherfuckers still want Devin Haney to fight at 140 and kill his body, man? Yo, I don't want him to be in sauna blankets the night before and you know, be wrapped in saran wrap and all the other shit. Just let him move up to 47. You know, I got a young star down here in Atlanta, Georgia that needs a name on the scalp so we can go ahead and start getting real time events down here regularly. man, wouldn't you really like Brian Norman to fight Devin Haney for his return? I mean, Devin Haney's loved by all the sanctioning bodies already because he paid fees to all the motherfuckers. So it could probably happen if he really wanted to. But that's just him if he really got the nuts to. Because you remember what Bill Haney said? He said, Brian Norman, I ain't familiar with that kid, but I think he's a good young fighter. Nigga, you know his fucking name. You saw that bloody massacre that happened on that day when he took that strap. You saw that shit, man. But Ness, man, that's my call. Shout out to you and shout out to the community as always. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
James, appreciate it. DC3 counter.
Yo,
Yep.
you ain't see at Pristine Sports Network nowhere?
Uh-uh.
Dang, what's up with dude? He talking crazy in the chat, but he never want to come on the call and talk crazy, like say nothing. He killing me down there in the chat. But nah, though, like I said, man, I think Devin should he should fight Matias, man. I want to see him in there with somebody that's volume puncher, somebody that's gonna try to walk him down and get him up out of there. I don't want to see no Pitbull fight. I don't want to see that fight. I think he's gonna make Pitbull look crazy in there. Pitbull has no skill. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But I ain't gonna throw him away though, cause Pitbull a guy go watch fight because he gonna give his all. You know what I'm saying? That's all the blue collar individual want. We spending our hard earned money. We on this other truck driver. We on this road every day. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna spend some money to go sit down and watch you fight or purchase a fight, you know what I'm saying? I want to give my all. And this, like, you sure you don't see dude? Cause I need him to call in this. You don't see him nowhere.
Nah, not unless he's using a different screen name.
Yeah, so dude just in the chat talking crazy. Then he a clown. And your James Benitez, he don't want that smoke. I think Brian will step on Dale.
All right.
I might miss. You
We
know.
got Rocky. Rocky was sparring Alex, and today's Border War show is at 12, so we're gonna have to show that footage. Tune in. Big Rock sent in that sparring. See, you had to light a fire under these guys, and now they got sparring out here real quick. You, Rocky Rodriguez. El Rocky. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Right now, I'm at 229,679. Still need about another 400 to get to that next goal of 230,000. We got D-Mo. D-Mo, gotta unmute. All right. I am Beach.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
What's up?
What
First
up?
off, fuck DC3. It's
Oh,
pristine.
so.
It's
It may feel like
pristine.
it's your time,
Oh, wow. You called in.
but it's
What's
not your
up?
time.
Ain't nobody scared of the smoke. Call in, talk about your boy Haney, man. So he went and got his O back. So I say no tune-ups. You got your O back. Go fight Matias. You got Tio, Puello, one of the champions. Or unless you're gonna move up. Because we're not trying to hear that shit. You begged for the O back, you got it back. Fuck the tune-ups. Go straight for the smoke. That's all I gotta say. I think you said I had a minute.
I mean, he got cheated, so he need a tune-up.
Man,
You
fuck
can't,
that tune-up.
like, just because
he got his O back.
Yeah, but just because the O is back don't mean what happened didn't happen. So you gotta, like, his team need to see where he at, bruh. That shit was a serious fight.
Man, it was a serious ass whooping. I mean, you gotta keep that right up when he throwing that jab, or you're gonna catch hooks all day. But I mean, I hope Devin do move up. Really, at this point, at this rate, I mean, that's the only way he gonna fight some comp. I feel like he ain't gonna fight nobody at 140 no more. I would
T.O.
like seeing
there.
Brian Norman. He not gonna fight T.O. Man. I ain't in here. They both debating over who ducking who. I mean, I feel like they both ducked each other at the end of the day, but yeah, Devin need to
I
move
mean, what
up or
about
fight one of the champs at 140.
Alberto Puello, Rayos there, Ishmael Basorro's there, Arnold
Yeah, I said Puello. I want to see him fight one of the champs. I would
Hitchens
say
there
Puello would
too.
be the best fight.
Hitchens there too. He been having all that smoke for Dev.
I would like to see him in Hitchens. I think Hitchens would. It would be
It's still action
straight
at
boxing
40,
match.
man. Unless he say he can't make weight, there's a lot of action at 40. You still got Sandor. You still got Josh Taylor, Sabril Matias. I mean, Gary Russell. It's a lot of good fights, bruh.
Yeah, but we don't want to see him fight no cherry picks, no tune-ups. He need to get in the smoke
we only
with a
fight
contender.
we only fighting champions, bruh. Broner's a
But
former
you asking
champ.
for the tune-up.
Broner's a
You
former.
asking for the tune-up.
Isak's a former champ.
Yeah, he a former champ, but I mean, against Rolly, when Rolly shouldn't have had that belt, that should have been Barroso's, but it is what it is. I would love to see him fight Barroso, really.
No, y'all won't. Y'all ain't gonna give him credit. The minute
They gonna say old.
Yeah, the
They'll
minute
say
he
old.
beat
I can
him.
hear him say
The
that.
minute
I
he
can hear him
beat him.
saying
Oh,
that.
he cherry picked. Look, that dude was old as hell. He looked like a grandfather. Come on, we know how it go.
Man, he got that old man strength, man. We will really see his chin get tested, see if he chinny if he fight Barroso.
Yeah, but if he don't hit him, y'all gonna be like, oh, we don't know if his chin is there or not, because that dude was too old to catch up to the younger Haney. Haney was too young. He couldn't catch up to him. Like, bro, we need a fight where y'all ain't gonna cheat him and y'all gonna give him his credit.
Man, he might as well go
like
fight
it's your turn.
a
That's
boxer,
why it's
Catterall.
Pitbull. That's why it's Pitbull, because Pitbull's a common opponent with Tank. It's Tank's toughest fight. It's perfect.
Man, Pitbull is a fraud, man. I was one of the people saying Ryo was gonna win. So
what? How you gonna call him a fraud, man?
Because his best win is beating Rolly. He been a fraud since I seen him fight Cabrera. Because I feel like he really kind of lost that, and he couldn't even hit Cabrera with his hands down for 12 rounds. That shit was a shame to watch. Like, but that's my call. Appreciate y'all.
All right, where was everybody when I was saying that Cabrera won that shit? I be sitting on these islands all alone, and then all of a sudden, I don't get depressed. I start building condominiums because I know you fuckers is coming, and guess what? I'm collecting all the rent. I mean, I be saying this shit. Y'all laugh at me, then y'all call in saying it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know that man. He could have been saying it too. And I guess I'm just overly excited to hear that we're common minds and we seen certain things. You feel me? Tito Donis, $5. Devin and Josh Taylor should make their 147-pound debut against each other. It's the biggest loser versus loser fight aside from Pitbull versus Matias. I still like the Matias fight, man. I like the Pitbull fight. You need somebody that's going to put that pressure on Devin. Pressure bust pipes, you know? So we got Rocky.
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Perfect.
What up? What up? Salute to you. Salute to the whole community. TBV, what up? Yeah, we got that spawn footage in finally, Ness. Yo, Ness, Alex, he fights just like like his cause, man. He's a grumpy, mean motherfucker, man. Tough dude. I can't wait to see him and Chris Vega. And I can't wait to compete myself, man. Speaking on the topic, I don't want to see Devin Haney at 147 because I feel like it's gonna cut his career short. And I think boxing needs, young stars. So I want to see him rebuild. I can't say that I'm excited for a Pitbull fight because I just seen the man lose. I get it. Devin is coming off of a loss, but for me, I would like to see a Josh Taylor fight. Two former undisputed champions, both coming off of losses. That'll be a big fight for me, man. And I know one thing about the UK is they never throw away their fighters, so they'll support it, and it'll still be a relatively big fight, even though it's a tune-up. But other than that, I'm not really sure where else Devin could go. The Matias fight, that's still a good one. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got on the topic. Salute to you and everybody listening.
All right, champ. Get with me, man. Let's schedule that unguarded so the people get to know a little bit more about Rocky Rodriguez and the man that's going to be stepping into the ring September 14th on TBV's first USA boxing event. Border Wars continues. We went from unsanctioned smokers to WBC approved USA boxing matches, man. So get with us. El Tanque on the counter.
Yo, what's up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, who was that dude that called me out?
Fuck, I don't know, bro.
Well, it doesn't really fucking matter who he is. This William Skull wannabe. Bro, I feel like Canelo out here with these motherfuckers calling my name. That shit is crazy. No, call more often. That way I can recognize your voice. You sounded angry as fuck because I was bigging up the Mexicans.
That was
bro.
Mason. That was Mason. Mason. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he's not mad at your bigging up of the Mexican two calls. It was probably your other two calls.
What are the two calls, bro? Bigging up the Mexicans?
Nah, I remember your first call was shitting on Isak. Your first
Well,
call
yeah,
of the
bro.
day.
I bet against him versus Rolly. Fucking took my money. Cause and then I just became a fan because of whatever, But I didn't bet on him to fucking beat Arroyo. I like both fighters. I'm not betting on it. I don't trust none of them. One dude is
Yeah,
what I thought
but you
chinny.
threw one
I thought
out.
he
You
was
threw
chinny.
one out.
He wasn't
You
chinny
called
that
one
night.
trash. You called one trash after that.
Well, he is trash, bro. He just Rayo told me he was trash. You know? Shit look whack, bro. But yeah, fuck Puerto Rico and all their fighters and the whole Pro Box card. I mean, not the Pro Box, the Border Wars card. Man, you got full of Puerto Ricans, bro. I hope they all give knockouts.
What weight
I
class
doubt
you
it.
in?
None of
Mason
them got
said he want to
power.
fight, bro. Mason said he want to fight. What weight class you in?
But I'm like in 210, 215.
Oh, heavyweight.
Yeah.
You
But look, I'm getting ready for the next one, bro, because there's someone in the community. Me and him about to fight and give you guys a Mexican showdown. It's the dude that I ran into back here that we used to work together about 15 years ago. Why not? We used to be in the same hood.
Oh shit.
Just
Who's
the
that?
coincidence that we ran into Oscar. He rarely calls in, bro. But we got a showdown, bro. We're gonna show you guys some Mexican warfare.
Nice.
I just don't want to go in there and look like a fucking dumbass.
That's right. You gotta train, man. I respect
Yeah.
that. I respect that.
But yeah, hopefully the next one, you'll see me and Oscar out there and give you guys a showdown.
For sure, no, bro, and we're certainly gonna be doing it more often. Hopefully, this one is a complete success because.
Did you ever get with the dude that I told you that runs he organizes boxing events and MMA events here in Las Cruces?
No.
Yeah, I sent you his number, bro.
Man. Send it to me again, please. Sorry, I will call him
Bet,
after the
yeah,
show.
you can get to him because we got a lot of people out here that might want to join too, bro. We got a lot of big boxing community out here. Have a good one.
All right.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Nah, man. Just yesterday, I went back to Silver State Boxing, and bro, he's been throwing shows there. He just had a master show. I was so tight, bro. I missed it. I need to get in the master show. And he's having another one in February. So that's already 2 gyms out here with the USA boxing licenses that have offered to, do the next one. Just off of hearing the promotion from this one. So we should be good in Vegas next go around for sure. Ronnie Phoenix, what up?
What's going on, man? Good morning, man.
Good morning.
Um, I be laughing at that Baby Joker's call too, though, man. So like some pisses in his Cheerios every morning, brother. Um, but yeah, I do call him real heated at him, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I think Joker's just on some hate shit. You know what I'm saying? Calling in the fucking kind of troll. You mean more than anything else? But let me get on the topic, Ness. Me and you watched the Cabrera fight live. You know what I'm saying? You looked at me, you said, Ronnie, what you think? You know what I'm saying? I thought Cabrera won the fight, bro, live. You mean? Off just the boxing skills, he outboxed them. I never threw Pitbull away like everyone's throwing away right now. You also know that I put a small wager on Rayo and Piccoli, you know what I'm saying? Both to win. And I called into the show before the fight and said Rayo was going to win it, bro. I thought he would outbox him. I thought that what made Rayo favored over Pitbull is that Rayo has power to go with his boxing skills. You mean he wasn't the best? He ain't a Devin Haney when it comes to boxing, but he has that power behind him, bro. Devin Haney doesn't have the power behind him, but he's got better boxing skills. So it's a good fight, bro. I still like to see the fight, bro, because can he hold Pitbull off? We all know Pitbull comes non-stop from beginning to end. I know, Tank had one hand from, was it the fourth round on or whatever, but even in those first 3 rounds, he wasn't holding Pitbull off of him. You mean Pitbull was still coming non-stop. So I'd like to see it, bro. You seen when Raul got hit. Raul looking like, oh, shit, you know what I mean? Same thing with Rolly. Rolly got hit like, oh, shit, this little motherfucker can punch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let them little fucking Mike Tyson hooks come at you like that and see what happens, you mean? You ain't going to just fucking sit there and take him like nothing. But I think it's a good fight, bro. But I'm interested in who he comes back with. You're saying it's a tune-up fight. If he even takes an actual tune-up, you mean it might still be a good fight. I hear people saying, let him and Josh go at it at 147. I think Haney should stay at 140 for now and work his way back into where he was. I mean, let's be honest, bro. Haney had one of the best resumes out of all these youngsters before he took that loss. I know his loss got reversed, but I mean, I know that you want us to forget it. We can't forget it. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass whooped. I understand by the cheat, but he did get his ass whooped, bro. We're not gonna be able to forget that loss. But Haney was one of the best youngsters, and we all considered him having the best resume, I think, out of all the young stars out of his little time, right? When it comes to resume wise.
Say that again. What's that last part?
That Haney had pretty much the best resume out of all the people in his little generation right now. Before we,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, brother. Like I said, I'm cool with it. I like to see the fight, bro. I like to see it any way it goes, bro. I'm saying Haney. I just want to see Haney back in action, see how he's gonna look after that. It's hard to come back from a fight like that. What he had, bro, was a brutal fight. You mean?
Yeah.
And
that's why the tune-up is necessary. These guys trying to rush him. It's like, bro, people thought he was gonna be out a year. Now he's coming back after 3 months, and they want him to get right in the fire. Like, relax.
Yeah,
You may
for
feel like
sure.
it's your time.
All right, Ness, you take it
But
easy,
it's
man.
not
Make sure
your
you guys hit
time.
that thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe, brother.
You
Thank
too,
for the call,
champ.
Ness.
Appreciate you. Lake County, $2. Baby Joker got that T.O. asthma during his call. Grandpa, $2. Devin versus Giovanni Stantillion or Devin versus Barboza. Those are 2 different matchups. Stantillion is a puncher for sure. If he moves up to fight Stantillion, that's ballsy. That's ballsy. Stantillion is and he would be hungry off a loss, bro. That would be ballsy. For sure. For sure. Boxiana, what up? Cutting the line because you're a female.
Shout out to the Balling Boys. Long time no see.
My hair is growing, all right? I just choose
Since
to cut it.
when?
Look at it. I ain't getting no haircut in a week. It's here right there.
I see a little fuzz on you. Okay, Ball Daddy. I see you. I didn't know it had grew a little bit. Congratulations.
You funny.
I could not call in, and I see y'all throwing all these 140 pounders out. My guy is moving up to 140.
Who's
and
that?
he's called Frank Martin.
Where is Frank? I've been seeing him party quite too often.
Nah, don't do him like that.
What?
We just actually had a back to school drive on Sunday. He's doing our stuff in the community
People
for
done
the
sent me
kids.
video. If they sent me video, I know they done sent you the video.
I hadn't seen him out. I was out doing business. We were doing a back to school drive. That's all I can tell you. He'll be
Hey,
back
I don't
soon.
mind that
So with
fight, but again, it's like I'm telling everybody, is he on Turkey Al Sheikh's radar? Because it's what Turkey want.
I don't know. We gonna have to see. All I can tell you is he'll be back soon, and he'll be back at 140 pounds. So
So it's not
that
versus
he,
De Los Santos? Because I was told De Los Santos.
it's not. I hadn't heard De Los Santos at all.
Mm.
So all I can tell you is he'll be back real soon at 140. Devin can also be an option. He was calling him out before he became undisputed. I also would like to say, James Benitez, you are on dope, and I mean absolute crack. Canelo is finna do nasty, sick things to Berlanga that's gonna make you ever think about talking about that guy ever again. You're not gonna mention him anymore after Canelo is done with him. So, yeah, I just wanted to throw Frank in for 140 for Devin, and
Can I ask you some
Benitez,
questions?
Berlanga's getting his ass beat.
Can I ask you some questions?
Absolutely.
Uh, would Berlanga earn your respect if he goes 12?
Yes, and not a lot of respect. Just the fact of I'm gonna say I don't want to say Canelo getting old. I just will respect him because he did better than what I thought he is. I got Canelo getting him out of there between 7 and 9, so I'm thinking around 8.
All right. So if Berlanga stumbles Canelo like only Miguel Cotto's brother has, where he fell back into the
90
ropes,
seconds.
does he earn your credit then?
He'll get it.
And if Berlanga knocks him out, would you say it's a fluke or would you say he rose to the occasion?
I don't see him knocking out Canelo, but if there's a chance in hell that he did, he'd get my respect for knocking out the king. Canelo is my guy.
Just
So
making
he
sure.
has to get his credit for knocking out the king. I love Canelo. It would hurt for me to give it to him, but I'm gonna give him his respect for doing what he needed to do.
All right. All right. Well,
Have a good day, Baldy man.
all right. We got Noble. What up? Noble. On Discord. Noble. Going once. We got Malik. New Orleans.
Yo, what's
Yo.
good, man? You get me?
Yep.
Man,
Peace.
I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of
You
this
got
shit,
lunch?
bro.
Yeah.
Now we
Can you hear me?
naming all kind of fucking. Damn, that's me or you?
That was Noble jumped on late. We booted him. He'll be
Alright,
back.
shit. Well, yeah, hey, I'm tired of this shit, Ness, bro. We was just talking about how, hey, you switching up too, bro. I gotta
Huh.
call you out, man. You
What?
switching up.
What?
Man, we was just calling. We was damn that just saying this. We don't know who the best out of Tank, Shakur, and Haney at one point. Now it's on. Now we about to fucking line up to fight fucking Frank Martin. Come on,
I
man.
don't know what you mean.
That's
How is that a switch
that's who
up?
we want. That's what we calling for now. Fucking Frank Martin.
I mean,
Come on,
I
man.
ain't saying that she did, but that's not a
Come on,
bad fight.
man.
How is that a bad fight? That
Bro,
dude was good enough for
what the
Shakur.
fuck,
He was good enough for Tank. He ain't good enough for Haney. What the
bro?
hell?
What the fuck did Frank do to deserve a Tank fight anyway, bro?
He a
What the
top.
fuck did he do?
He a top dude at 135.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. We
I
can't
mean,
do that one, bro. We know damn well he wasn't supposed to be. Look, Tank even
so who
told the man he
deserve it
wasn't
more?
supposed to
Who
be in the
deserve it
ring with him,
more? Who
bro.
deserve it more? Who deserve it more?
Oh man, I give. Hey, you know what I've been said.
Hitchens.
That's the fight. That's the fight. Haney and him. Yeah,
I
that's the
can't
fight to
say
make it.
no
We
to
gonna
that.
take a.
I
If we
can't
gonna
say
take a
no to that.
tune up, if we gonna take a Frank Martin, you gotta take him. Like I would rather see you fight him than Frank Martin. Like any day, bro. Everybody gonna have to respect that fight, bro. Like that shit gonna be a fight. Okay, everybody know who Hitchens is. Everybody gonna know who Haney is, bro. And
it's gonna be people gonna pick. We gonna pick a side, bro, between that one. But the Frank Martin and Haney, come on, bro. Nobody gonna just be picking Frank, man.
Word?
Like he's not gonna get no credit for that, bro.
You think
He's not
Richards?
getting
You
credit for
think
beating Frank,
so?
bro.
You think Hitchens got a better shot at beating Devin than Frank Martin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I really do. Bro, Frank gave us what, 3 good rounds in that Tank fight?
Bruh, he was up against the biggest punch in the division, bruh.
Bro, he had 3 good rounds.
Like
And he
Tank,
gassed out.
Tank
he gassed
up there
out in the
with
fourth.
Roberto Duran power at 35, man. You tripping?
Who? Man, stop it, bro. Stop
What?
it. And look,
Man,
you
he
know
crushing
the
dudes,
fight we was
bruh. He
calling
touched
for, Ness.
motherfuckers, they crumbling.
Look,
What we talking about?
let's keep it a buck, Ness. Let's keep it a buck. Before he lost to Ryan, man, we calling for Shakur and fucking Tank, man. That's who we calling for.
Okay, so what's your point?
That's who we was calling for. So now we can't go to Frank Martin, bro. That's my point. We can't go to
Bruh,
Frank
it's
Martin.
called the tune-up.
We can't, bro.
He
Fuck
fighting
that.
in Riyadh season, which is not
Fuck
now.
that.
So if he coming back, he gonna get a tune-up.
And that, man, bro, is gonna set you back, bro. Moving backwards, bro.
Bruh, Frank Martin
bro.
is a serious fucking fight, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Devin
man.
ain't punching
on,
like
bro.
Tank, man. What you talking about? Why are you acting like
Bro,
Devin?
we about to 12-0 him, bro. We going 12-0 him.
12-0.
He getting 12-0. He getting 12-0.
Did Artem 12-0? Did Artem get 12-0?
I don't want to fight him either. We don't want him either. We don't want Artem either, bro. Let's keep it a buck. You don't want to see that. You're not going to watch that, bro. You're not paying for that. You're not paying for Artem. Artem and Haney, you going to pay for that?
I ain't saying. I'm saying Frank and Haney on the undercard of a Riyadh season. Isak Haney, I'm good with that.
Just give me Pitbull, bro. Fuck it. Just give me Pitbull. Fuck it. If we got to take one of them, give me Pitbull, man. I can't go Frank, man. You got to go Pitbull. Ryo. What about Ryo? He busy?
Hey,
Ryo
man,
busy?
hey, I don't know, bro. It's whatever Alex Sheik want, right? It's what he want. I'm just being real. Like, he the one had Isak and Devin waiting for Isak.
Frank shit, man. You know damn well there ain't no fight we want, bro. You know that shit, man.
I don't know that shit, bro.
Man.
I'm not.
Where the fuck is Danny?
I can't.
Where the fuck Danny at, man?
I can't deal with this. I'm not writing Frank off because he got knocked out to Tank, who knocks everyone out.
It's not even about Frank, bro. It's not even about Frank. This shit about Dad. We can't step back and fight a dude like that. Because now we gonna really be picking leftovers.
Come on,
bro.
man.
You can't go from Ryan to fucking Frank.
All right.
You can't, bro.
All right.
You can't, bro. That's my call, man. I'm gonna come back in, bro. But that shit frustrating,
like
bro.
It's your time, but it's not your time.
General Camino.
Yo, Ness, you can come back to me real quick?
All right. Demo trying you again. Demo. If anybody is the hands of stone of this era, it's Tank, bro. Especially when you keeping it in at 135, like. Uh-oh. Thick vegan afro ain't like that. She like, oh, ladies cut the line now because you done let me sit back and wait hours. Yo, that's Boxiana from Queens of the Ring, a fellow content creator, female boxing YouTuber. Not sure if she has a podcast as well, but yeah, she's been on my panel. She's not cutting the line. She's more like an Amin, right? And a punch. and a Caesar Cesar. I said that wrong. Cesar. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that last name of his, Cesar. But yeah, don't take it that way, thick vegan afro. Boxiana got her own show. Check her out, Queens of the Ring. She be doing her thing. That's why she called in so confidently about the Frank Martin stuff, because she was also the one that knew the scoop that Frank would get the Tank fight. When he did, right? He gave her that exclusive. Shout out to Frank. He did come on our show though. He said he would, and he did. We got Demo. We keep trying you. This will be the eighth time. You might want to get rid of that Bluetooth you rocking out with.
All right, you should be able to hear me this time. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Damn, this fucking shit. I don't know what it is with Twitter. You leave out the app, that shit just closed the sound out. But yeah, shout out to the Boxing Voice. Let me get this off real quick. Biggest thing is everybody calling in to argue like you can't just show the receipts. I sent a counterpunch about Rayo winning a fight on July 23rd. So yeah, I was one of them ones that was with you on that one. I already knew, and we talked about the fact that in the Rolly fight and the Cabrera fight, they both did some good things. Rolly couldn't last. Cabrera wouldn't say got robbed, but it was a tight fight. He could have did more to win it. So we already knew what was gonna happen in that situation. Then I kept hearing this Sandor people. I think G-Von was the one that said that shit, but Sandor is Devin duck Sandor. How can you duck somebody that was paid to step aside? That's the main thing. He stepped aside. That was on his own fault. He should have started at the beginning. That shit takes away everything from there. But shit, Devin versus Sandor, Barbosa, Cruz, shit, Hitchens, all of them is good fights. None of them is considered a tune-up, but I forgot somebody else did say this shit, but tune-ups ain't tune-ups no more. These niggas they are putting in there for tune-ups is whooping motherfuckers' asses, and either they winning or they getting robbed. So we ain't calling none of that shit no tune-up, because you'll go in that bitch and lose right away. But the narrative before Devin and Ryan was always Devin had a bad chin. Not that he always needed to go against a puncher, but everybody was like he'll get hurt against anybody he go against. So all them fights, the object is to see if he still got something left after being cracked the way he did by a dude that's on PEDs. For y'all that say PEDs don't matter, yeah, I got the plug. Come on through the Hurston. Let me punch your ass one time, then we gonna see how a motherfucker feel after that. That's all I'm saying. But as far as the Ryder season, it looked like they setting up Shakur versus Devin. They just got Shakur on that side. I wouldn't be surprised if either Isak or Rayo get the Devin fight because they're already on that side. And then after that, it goes into the Kerr fight after that. Shakur might move up or something of that nature. That's what I think gonna happen. What else? Clarissa. I heard about the Clarissa news. This is how I know Turkey watch your show, bro, because y'all mentioned so many of them other names that she haven't fought, the rematches that she needed to have, the other women. Seems like Turkey finna take her and make her fight them women. Watch. If she end up on a Turkey card, she gonna end up fighting either what's the name? The Sweets Terminator. She gonna end up fighting I forgot the other chick's name, the other two that you was talking about that's a little bit older that she never fought. It's gonna end up being one of them though. But yeah, shout out, man. Microphone be here a
You may
little bit
feel
later,
like
so
it's
we'll
your
chop it
time,
up.
but it's not your time.
All right. Demo, yeah, so he's talking Raquel Miller, Shadeja Green, Hannah Gabriels, Franchon Cruz, and Savannah Marshall are all the fights that Clarissa can make at the moment. And pretty soon, maybe a potential Michaela Mayer or O'Shea Jones. Up next, we got Noble trying you again.
Hey, you know I'll be out here on the grind, man. You said you was a truck driver. I know you got patience. I appreciate it. Can you hear me?
Yep.
You said yes?
Yep, I hear you.
Man, what's the news, man? Did Devin come out and make a official statement? What'd he say?
Yeah, him and Al-Sheik having a back and forth on Twitter about his return, and Al-Sheik letting him know that he's waiting for him in Riyadh. So, we're talking the possibility of Devin versus Isak, Riyadh season, end of the year.
Are y'all thinking it's Cruz because of what was said a couple weeks ago when they said that before the Cruz fight? Is that why?
No, because after the fight, Cruz walked over to Al-Sheik, who had Devin waiting, and it just looked like he was setting that up for the two.
Word, man. Hopefully it ain't true, man. I don't want to see it. I'm one of the ones that went to see Cruz live, man, and seen him get beat by Cabrera. So I wasn't really an enthusiast. I like him, but I don't think he ready for 140. I think he just caught lightning in the bottle, and I definitely don't necessarily want that for Dev, even though I understand his predicament. You know what I mean? He got to get back and get his feet wet. But I like, to be honest, man. If it's up to Dev and this is how he feel, I want him to come back and do Leon Powell or Teofimo, man. Get them guys out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Resume his reign as a champ. But we'll see. I just wanted to get clarification on what was going on. Shout out to the breast cancer warriors, the breast cancer survivors, and the breast cancer hands. Oh, by the way, this my anniversary, man. It's been 10 years. 10 years and we ain't looking back, man. Making this shit look easy. Peace.
Salute. Congratulations. We got Joseph Harrison, $2. I like that intro song you played yesterday evening. Yeah, shout out to Stainless. We got Tip with a counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I heard the last caller before. Damn, whatchamacallit? He said something about Clarissa Shields working with Turkey Al-Sheik. Man, listen. We not getting Clarissa Shields versus the Sweet Terminator. I'm sorry, y'all. Turkey already dissed Jake Paul. Ain't no way Jake Paul gonna send this fight over there. You know what I'm saying? On a card that's not his to work with Turkey Al-Sheik. Y'all out y'all mind, man. Y'all out y'all mind. And then, you know what I'm saying?
You sound crazy. Like, when has Jake showed you that he's into promoter struggles and battles? He does by his fighters.
Turkey Al-Sheik say he want to work with everybody, right? Then he had the nerve to go on the internet and then call Jake Paul fight a clown show. You know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like he clearly don't want to work with Jake Paul, man. He's rude and disrespectful when it comes to Jake Paul, a real American hero. But look, you know what I'm saying? Since Turkey Al-Sheik is working with Eddie Hearn, man, it's only right that he gives us fights that we need, man. And that's Devin Haney versus Steve Sparks, man. We need that, respectfully, bro. Because Steve Sparks is another dude who iced somebody from the Midwest Mafia, and he iced that dude so bad that he got dropped from Matchroom Boxing, man. So you know what I'm saying? There's names out there for Devin to face, real killers, and Steve Sparks is a killer. And he fought Tim Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? Like, Steve Sparks been around the block, bro. And respectfully, he another dude who due for a big fight. So, you know what I'm saying? We need that either Blair Cos or Steve Sparks. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully. And then, I feel bad for that one dude from the UK, Connor Ben. You know what I'm saying? His career is just in shambles at this point, man. You can't even get on a Riyadh season card. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to match make you with Devin Haney. They're not going to match make you with Boots. Bro, you might as well just retire. Or what you could do is you could drop your contract with Eddie Hearn and then come over to the PBC with Al Heyman, and we're going to get you right, bro. Because what they doing to you over there at Matchroom Boxing is nasty. It's disrespectful. The fact that you haven't had a title shot yet, you know what I'm saying? They champion Boots, Devin Haney, and all these other dudes more than you. Is nasty work, man. Or go to Top Rank. Because, I mean, they had Josh Taylor, and they did some work. They did some nice work with Josh Taylor. We could get that Josh Taylor versus Conor Ben fight going, man. But as far as Conor Ben, you know what I'm saying, he just needs to, stray away from Eddie Hearn, bro. He's not gonna get you the big fights. And it's clear as day. Right now, in his current state of boxing, Conor Ben is the new Demetrius Andrade, bro, and he's wasting his time over on Matchroom Boxing. Facts. With Conor, man, get up out of there, bro. Get up out of there. And shout out to Devin Haney, man. We need that. Blade Cobbs, man. Blade Cobbs.
You may feel like it's your time,
But it's not
but it's not your time.
General Camino, trying you again.
Yo, Nuts, what's good, man?
What up?
Cooling, man. Good looks for coming back to me. But as far as the Devin situation, I mean I don't think it's the worst fight in the world, him and Cruz. It's a former title holder, so that'll definitely add to the accolades. I mean, my only question is, does Devin think would be like a main event, or is Turkey Al-Sheikh looking to throw him on a pay-per-view? Because I don't know. I don't think that's not going to work. There's like no main event pay-per-view anybody paying for. I mean, what's the news on that?
It would be an
coming back to the main event.
It would be an Al-Sheikh card.
So he would just be on the card. He probably wouldn't be main eventing, I would say, correct?
Probably not. I doubt it.
Okay.
Highly.
Now, do you think that could be some of the problems as far as where Devin is coming from? You think he want a main event, or you think he's comfortable with
Why is that a problem? Him and he put inshallah on emojis, like he had no issues.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. If they're gonna throw that on a bigger pay-per-view, it would sound like they'd probably be throwing that on that Fury Usyk rematch. So if they throw that on there, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
It'll be one of those cards for sure. One of those big Al-Sheikh cards.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. Like, if he could get Paro or Tio, I definitely prefer that. But if he feel like he needs to step down a little bit before he step back up to that level, I'm comfortable with that too. Outside of that, that's pretty much. Oh, no. I wanted to touch on. Was it you yesterday saying that Boots is a nemesis of Crawford?
For sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Boots missed that boat. And I think he missed that boat when Crawford and Spence fought for Undisputed.
Can't
miss
that
been at that
boat.
Fight.
You don't have to be at that fight. There's a public, look up the definition and then remember that there's a public that's still demanding the fight. And just look up the definition.
He didn't put enough pressure on the issue is what I'm saying.
It don't matter. He has a public.
It do matter, though.
It don't. He got the public pressing the issue. He got his promoter pressing the issue. What are you talking about? The issue hasn't even died.
It's not enough, bro. It's not gonna go through, bro.
It don't matter. Again, a fight happening doesn't determine whether or not you're a nemesis. That's why some people don't fight their nemesis.
Okay, good point. That's a pretty good point. I'm going to take a step back. But, I'm going to call in another time with a better counter argument. Appreciate your time.
Nah, for sure. But, yeah, I mean, look, people say Floyd never fought Williams, never fought Margarito, I don't know that either of those could be considered nemesis because they didn't even have the fanfare that Boots has. Like, Boots has more people believing that he should fight Crawford or can beat Crawford than, people were banging the drum for Paul Williams to fight fucking Floyd Mayweather. Now, granted, social media was brand new back then. So, a little bit harder for people to demand, right? You got to be checking message boards and shit like that. Who is next? G-Von, I've given you all your counters, my friend. Can you refresh my memory here if I owe you? Venom.
You hear me?
We hear you.
As far as the topic,
I don't like this Isaac Cruz narrative you trying to push. Like I understand you weren't by yourself, Ness. The fact you ain't give me no credit, says a lot about you, but it's all good.
I mean, I don't
I
remember
was
you talking about this fight. If you did, I'm not trying to, not give you credit. I just don't
all
remember.
good. Everybody in the back hall can vouch for me. I was really the only one back there telling them that Isaac Cruz was overrated, that he knocked out two bums, and Rolly and Gamboa. And now the people,
I ain't calling them bums. They're just not on that level at the time.
well, look, I like the Frank Martin matchup. I like the Frank Martin. I like Oscar Durate. Even though Oscar Durate, he kind of similar to Cruz. He got some bounce to him, and he got better hand speed. So it's nice. It's really not the same. But he I don't want Devin to take it too much tune ups, no, because we got unfinished business.
Well, it's not too much tune-ups. He's in a big fight in Riyadh season, and that's Isaac.
Yeah, but we got unfinished business. Like that's what I'm saying.
I mean, your guy's not even out of suspension till April, and he has to,
Exactly.
and he
That's what I'm
has
saying. I
to,
don't want to take him too much tune up.
and
He could take one tune up end of
and
the
he
year and
has
get
to,
back April.
he has to abide by 365 day. Nobody's fighting 30 fighters.
Uh, hey, look. I hope Devin comes back healthy and strong. You know,
Is Ryan
gets his
coming back
confidence.
healthy and strong?
I don't know.
Uh,
Honestly, I don't know. He hasn't been on social media lately, but now as for the 7 o'clock show, you got to do the Tim Zoo's 3 fight plan. And they saying that the first fight versus the IBF guy, they saying that's gonna be in Florida.
I seen that. I seen
So
that.
they got a 3 fight plan, and you know what that means though. That means they blocking out Bud. So that gotta be the second show for the night. But that's my call.
You the man, champ. Looks like we got Abraham. I never sent the counterpunch money. What up?
Nephew, wow. Hey, look, I'm doing it right now. So you're $THA Boxing Voice One, right?
Yup.
All right, boom. I just sent it. Confirm that you got it. So here's my call, bro. I like how things used to be. Like boxing is watered the fuck down. Where you had bangers, they didn't give a fuck about fighting each other ever. You had like Ike Cortez, Obakar, who almost beat the shit out of Oscar De La Hoya. Speaking of Oscar De La Hoya, he'll fight anybody with the fishnets on and everything. You had Sugar Shack Mosley. You had Zab Judah. You had a bunch of fighters that they didn't care. If you want to fight, let's do it. Even Oscar De La Hoya tried to see if he could beat Bernard Hopkins. That didn't work. But this is what the thing is. You had fighters that it wasn't about politics and this and that. If you wanted to fight, they got in that ring and they fought each other. Now is, well, I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. Don't nobody want to hear that. It's watering down the sport to where it's making it hard for people to want to see it. And I get everybody's complaint where they're like, I don't want to see that fight. Who wants to see that? I want to see you get in there, and it's no different than like Mike Tyson. He got knocked out by, what's the dude's name? The first time Mike Tyson got knocked out.
Buster Douglas. And FYI, you must have sent
Buster
it to the
Douglas.
wrong cash
Hold
app.
on. Huh?
FYI, you must
What'd you
have sent
say?
it to the wrong cash app.
I asked you if it's $THA Boxer Voice One.
Correct. But did you press that? You better look, because I ain't see shit. All right, check your receipt,
Hold
champ.
on, wait.
Check
Hold
your
on,
receipt.
wait. Man, I got you, bro. Give me a second.
There's some fakies out there, man. Dudes be hating on the kid.
Man, listen, I told you, I've been watching you for a long time. I told you yesterday when I talked to you that I'm going to start supporting your show, man. I've been watching you for the longest, bro. All right, about to.
Check the spelling, dog. Don't get caught. Dudes be out here wilding. But in the meantime, in between time, if you are a member or a Patreon, don't forget we're interviewing guests every day. Don't forget to drop them a question. Just go through the Patreon page, go through the members page, and drop everybody that I will be interviewing a question. You never know when they coming on, so randomly check the page, right? Because I'm interviewing every day at different times. We've been had the Troy Isley post in there, and he jumped on yesterday. We do 2 shows a day too, so you never know. They might jump on the morning show, they might jump on the evening show. But yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, and do so. We just got to 229,683. Still need about another 400 or so to get to that next goal. We got DC3, $2 super chat says, tip, and I quote, I'm going to campaign for Andre Bellis. And we got Stainless says, play that song for me. Shout out to James Payne Lethal, TBV, $10 super chat. And Demo with the $1 super chat says, Inshallah emojis, just craziness. Well, you know what he means, right? Because you could put, like, prayer emojis, but, like, he's Muslim, right? So you know what he mean by that. But, yeah. On the outro, though, let's see. Where did I put that? It should be...
That mean I'm a show and I'm a prove it. That mean you a loser for comparing me to losers. That mean I bring green to the blueprint. Undisputed. I'm undisputed. That mean I'm a show and I'm a prove it. That mean you a loser for comparing me to losers. That mean I bring green to the blueprint. That mean I'm the best to ever do it. I'm undisputed. That mean I'm a show and I'm a prove it. That mean you a loser for comparing me to losers. That mean I bring green to the blueprint. That means I'm the best to ever do it. I'm undisputed. Already got 2 straps, now I'm out to get the rest. You can get the crumbs and scraps, and you can go and get the bread. I'm just trying to get the belts like letters in the alphabet. Vowels and the consonants, champion is what it's spelling. W, B, C, B, A, and IBF. In another weight class, pound for pound, I'm the best. I'm fighting for legacy. You just fight to get a check, and that's what you call a check. I check you for the disrespect. Keep throwing 1s and 2s, shooting till something connect. 3 and 4 combination, 7 up into your chest. 1 and 4 to the body, lungs just losing they breath. Rain down with the punches, showers, kitchen sinks is next. Franchise email champ, RBO is left. Undisputed and I'm ruthless, shooting at whoever's next. Ollie verse listing laid out on the map, looking to the next weight class. Anybody can get it. That mean I'm a show and I'm a prove it. That mean you a loser for comparing me to losers. That mean I bring green to the blueprint. That mean I'm the best to ever do it. I'm undisputed. That mean I'm a show and I'm a prove it. That mean you a loser for comparing me to losers. That mean I bring green to the blueprint. That means I'm the best to ever do it.
Young put big paws like Devin Haney. Lines only Charlo, fuck you, pay me. On shopping on, I wanna be just like Mike. Heavyweight like Lennox, but bitch I do bite. Your face I abuse it, you thinking that I'm Uzi. Turn you to a pack of weed, same way but Crawford do it. I'm something special, cinnamon, I go Canelo. I might ride trucks, but I fuck you up just like Josh Taylor, ho. Shout out to Kaylee, but I do it my way like a new way. A vet, but I want respect like B-Hop. Let's start the movement. It's lethal James Payne, my bloodline thick like Roman Reigns. Throw the left hook like Jermaine, I'm on a concussion campaign. McCasker did it like the rope, they got it done for show. You know, Discern and camera run, they ready with the smoke. Brackets, anthem bitch, what's happening? Do it in Royal fashion, Klitschko with the action.
I'm undisputed. That mean I'm a show and I'm a prove it. That mean you a loser for comparing me to losers. That mean I bring green to the blueprint. That mean I'm the best to ever do it. I'm undisputed. That mean I'm a show and I'm a prove it. That mean you a loser for comparing me to losers.
Yo, salute Stainless and James Payne Lethal. Wow, Tip is a major hater. He don't care what he hate on as long as he hates. Salute Tip. Rally Murray, member for 4 months, the prospect level. Hit that thumbs up. God bless y'all. Bless you, champ. Appreciate you. Right back at it at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Peace.